Morning, everybody. How are we doing today? Where's going to be the best place for my face cam right now? Probably like right here. I can put the crop on it. I do apologize for being, I wasn't late according to when I scheduled it. I was late according to the start time. We have Almighty, it looks like, already up 2-0 against Omega. I actually watched the hard point in the car, and it was crazy close. Based on how quickly this domination's starting, I'm guessing maybe the S&D was not quite as close. If I had to guess, maybe Blacklist will carry. I have been told for a while that AMT. I've been told that AMT was better than Omega, so I'm not super surprised to see this. Obviously, Omega is one of the teams that a lot of people want to see just because the fan base in the Philippines is so close. Let's see. Strong side is in control for Almighty. I don't know if they had it off the start or not. If Omega gets strong side second half, and they actually took B from weak side, so that's good for them. They got shotgunners in place. There's one for Crush. That's a nasty spot for Crush to be playing. I think they got Kendi set up in the top side as well. Incendio rocking the M67 AMAX. Okay. Voting for RSG. Yeah, RSG got 3-0'd, so I don't think they got 3-0'd by a team that I haven't heard of. That doesn't mean that that team's not good, but oh, Crush is on full streaks. They can at least sneak away with one right here based on the way they're playing right now. Oh, he predded the wrong side of the wall. Oh, you can't do that. Threaded the wrong side of the wall. No spoilers, please. It's not a spoiler. It already happened. What? You're very late. Actually, I'm early according to when I scheduled the stream, and there's still a lot more games to be played, so you guys can calm yourselves. Wrong thumbnail? Actually, it's the right thumbnail. I changed it. Watch on Facebook. It's further ahead. Is it? I don't know if I'm logged into my personal Facebook or not. I'm not logged into any Facebook. Well, actually, that's great. Now we're gonna see all the operator skills come into play here, AJ. No, we'll switch to Facebook whenever we're hopping into the next match. Big start for Whoopi right there. He's not usually respawn dominant, but that was massive. And keep in mind, this is just the group stages, so just because Omega drops a couple maps doesn't mean they're done. So I want to watch the S&D back. I didn't really get to watch. I'll start the S&D back at 2-1. I think that's where I hopped off. I mean, Omega's looking a lot better right now in the domination. I mean, they came out of first half winning and they had weak side, so I don't know if this is the AMT just like getting lackadaisical, or maybe Omega didn't play to their capacity in game one. No, I'm not gonna shave my head. Oh, the shout. Wait, is it not the same casters on the Philippines stream or on the Facebook stream? Oh, they 6-1 them. Oh, yikes. I'll still watch it back because I want to see how people performed. It doesn't matter because Kendi and the boys from Omega holding down B, and now you're forgetting Dino Team? No, I'm not. What region is Dino Team from? 115 to 84. Omega Esports actually getting in. Oh, I think they might be in triple cap territory already, to be honest. Yeah, and they're gonna retake B right here, so that's GG. Okay, so Omega takes one map. Might have just been, dropped out of their hands. Omega Esports pulling in. Yeah, it's a tough spot. Almighty making the impossible play. Did these guys grind for Diamond on the Esports version?
Predator missile will be able
Yeah.
to take down
So Omega,
Heaven.
so it's
Whoopi
2-1.
going in for those strikes, one
Omega
after the
looked
other,
really good in the hard
130
point. They came really
now.
close.
Omega Esports.
They're from
And
Taiwan?
yes,
Gotcha.
1 point is better than no points,
They got
Jericho.
bodied last Garena championship.
Take this one, but the game's not yet over. I think Almighty.
Maybe they've improved.
But it's a little bit impossible. But we do see number
Who
5
knows?
on your map. Adapt, trying to cap C, but if you look at the play,
Heaven with the M67 AMX. I anticipate we'll start to see more teams start to pull that out.
Wait, Almighty.
Wait, no way. There's no way. There's that, yeah, there's no way he 1v2s right here. He doesn't have enough HP. That was a good try. That was a good try. They got B as well, but too little, too late. Yeah, all you gotta do is defend C. Defend C, defend C. Don't get triple cap. Defend C. Not the esports version? What? What?
I don't think it's gonna be possible to take
Really?
a triple cap against Omega.
So weird.
150-116. That's the final mark, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Not convincing at all, I have to say.
6x scope on M67 AMX? Sounds unnecessary.
Yeah, not the flashiest win, but you know, a win is a win. AJ, they'll take it. 2-1. You know, 2.
Okay.
For Omega, for Almighty, and 1.4 Omega. You know, I feel like it's a good answer. AJ.
Is this
You
the
know, at
finals?
least you're
No,
helping
this
out
is the
with
group
Garena.
stages, you goob.
At least you're getting 1 point at least, and now Omega, what they have to do? They gotta dig deep. They gotta get something, some kind of energy in order for them to, you know, get back to the because now everyone is catching up to them. And Almighty, yes, they were rivals, but Almighty's just outclassing them.
Let's see, the S&D. I stopped watching at like 2-1.
Almighty
AJ. And you know, it's just unfortunate.
Oh my gosh, this quality is so bad. So Shut Up had 0-4 off the start, and they were still smoking them.
But let's see what's gonna happen here. 3-2-1. Still a close game here, AJ. And if you're Omega, I think you have to rush, AJ. You know, because
Haven't used 6x scope in S&D on the AMX? AMT's from Singapore. It's the former Divinity roster for the most part, I believe.
But here comes the push from Omega.
Oh, Adapt. He just takes his eyes off the prize for a second, and he just misses it. Daisy
Whoa.
takes him out, but Shut
Oh,
Up,
that was
no one
a
drops
that was a
Crush
swap.
out of
Okay.
equation. What a play by Shut Up. He goes in, and beautiful.
Uses
in
6
terms
times in the
of
AMX. That's weird.
equalizing the numbers, and now the players from Almighty, they drop in with the defense. It's gonna be Incendio.
Your letter for the anniversary is funny. Thank you.
Enough.
Thank
The
you.
rest of the players inching closer. Incendio drops Candy, going in for another shot. Daisy manages to shut him down, but the flank has come through, and the players from the side of Almighty, they equalize the numbers.
Watch Bobby.
and they
Garena's
prevent
not
the
shorty
block from
abuser.
Omega Esports,
I
who
mean,
have to back away
oh
towards
my,
the
what
corner
the
of
frick?
backyard, Jericho.
Yeah, they have to back away here. 3v.
All I'm saying is, if Shorty doesn't get nerfed, they're gonna struggle in stage 5. That's all I'm gonna say. Why is the quality so bad? Oh my gosh. Like freaking 240p.
But here comes the retake. I think he does know there's one player here. But Air Punching to make the play. But
Oh my gosh, I was about to say, somebody's got to get a trade there.
Here we go. Jay-Z and Whoopi versus Shut Up in Heaven.
What
Can they
in
do
the
anything? But Shut Up
actual
takes out
frick?
Jay-Z, and now it's gonna be a 1v.
There's like, there's no way that's easier to use.
4-1.
I mean, AJ, it's just really that was
1080p, by the way.
For Omega, you know, you had everything there, but you know, Idra not really getting that gun on that kill on over to Irfan J. But now sides have been switched. Can Whoopi made the pick?
Oh, Heaven! Is that a wallbang?
AJ, this is not looking good for Omega.
Yeah, Whoopi shut down early in that round.
Oh, that's not what he meant to do.
Unfortunate situation for the side of Omega Esports. He was bringing on so much of damage earlier on. Incendio with a 2-piece for himself now. It's a 3-2. Crush manages to get the strike in, but the numbers do not look good. Candy! He equalizes things, but now it's all left
Yeah.
to one final player from the side of Omega.
You can't tell that.
And only Crush. Can he get the clutch? It's the Crush.
Give
in here with the
Tactician
play. Goes
smokes.
in for a
Okay.
of the MX-9 Heartless. The opportunity to take
Okay, I
this
like the
back
play.
will be able
They just read it
to
perfectly,
drop
so
one, but he
that's
goes
unfortunate.
in a little bit too early, and Adapt makes him pay 5-1 now, Jericho.
That's just looking really bad.
Garena right now, reject red dot, return to 6 times. LOL.
The retake was the option, but Omega is having such a hard time right now. This might be over for game number 2.
I think it might just be, man. 5-1 so far. Omega Esports, they need a miracle to make a comeback against a team.
Whoopi's got to make more big plays if they want to beat the top teams.
And they look solid to
He's
take
the X factor.
2 as well. Adapt with a great angle onto Whoopi. Whoopi does not make the mistake, backs away.
Little concussion lineup?
For a quick pop, and that should be able to give his team.
Is that to the inside of trailer?
A great opener here.
Oh, they just got absolutely fried. Rip. Rip. That was rough. That was rough.
I think I might disagree with that because I think they should be very, 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 very disappointed with game number 1 because this was style. This was not the usual aggression that we see out of Omega Esports. Something's
okay.
I'm not so sure what it is. Hopefully they do find it because, like I said, man, the competition is just going to get harder from here on in. But with that being said, they are facing off against Raptors DNS to close the day off. So,
I mean, maybe the Raptors have evolved.
Are there really only 833 watching?
I hope so, right?
Why is the viewership so much lower?
Watching the players every time, someone would just turn one time, or sometimes one player is gonna be one shot already.
Yeah, it does not look any better on.
Just really unfortunate. Like here, Irfan J getting 2 kills on that.
Does not look any better on Facebook. What are y'all talking about?
That trade. And here, Whoopi, yes, we did see some life here, AJ, with Whoopi getting those 3 quick scopes, AJ.
Looks
really good,
terrible.
Snipes coming in from Whoopi, but that was it. It stopped there. Right after that, they didn't have an answer anymore, AJ.
That wasn't a new overlay. It was just cropped.
I mean, Whoopi, crazy plays in terms of his positioning, taking all of those skills.
Yeah, everything looks freaking yellow.
Those skills. It was literally like they pulled back, right? And
it feels like all the streams kind of look like they have that yellowish tint, though. You know,
you play that strategy on the Garena regional qualifier itself, and this is day 1. Once again, only 5 series in here.
Watch it on CODM Garena Indonesia. It's the original stream now.
Degree, it is the mind games as well.
Number 1, you're probably wrong. Number 2, I want to listen to English casters.
Omega Esports truly is that supreme team that we have to be looking out for, and when people start. When people know that,
why does it look freaking yellow?
Bullseye on your back, they'll be looking out for you, man. And at the moment, Omega Esports, they barely look like a threat, and I feel like that's exactly what the Filipinos are going for here.
Yeah, they barely look a threat. We haven't seen the scary part of that. Like we haven't seen like how Blacklist is now. I think a lot of teams are very scared of Blacklist, and yes, Omega.
I don't think teams need to be scared of Blacklist.
It's not just showing, AJ, but here
in
domination,
I don't think they're better than Omega.
AJ. Like I saw a little bit of the former players, the former NRX.
Wrong page, Bobby.
But,
no,
it was just
not the wrong page.
AJ. Like, you keep on repeating it.
This is literally the official Garena COD Mobile Facebook page.
Let's see exactly how they will convince us for the rest of
this
this
is very
competition,
yellow.
because I'm pretty sure all of these teams have got way more from where they came
I understand that Blacklist beat Omega. It doesn't mean they're better. Just means that Omega choked.
Overall, each and every single team that you are supporting gets to play 5 series in the group stages. So I guess that's a lot of opportunities for them to step in, pop
this
off,
is
and
so
show us
freaking
exactly
yellow.
I cannot wait to see what we have. But for the MVP, the soldier of the game,
24K viewers on the original page.
Okage shutting people up from day 1 in Call of Duty Mobile.
This is the original page, you goobs. What other page could there be? Separates by region, that's why viewership's different? Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, in this competition that the other teams.
Why would they do that?
Yes, I do agree with you, AJ. With 15 kills, 15 deaths, 8.
RSG and Omega are shocked. Almighty's consistent.
He's just doing everything.
I've heard Sharper's really good too. I'm excited to watch them. They're in this group as well.
If I have to bait for you in order to get the W, I will do that. If I have to go 10 and 40 just for us to win, they're just doing it. And I really like what the Almighty is doing here. So let's see if they can do it on series number 4, AJ.
Absolutely. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for hitting that share on all of the streams. We have unlocked the second giveaway. The Night Watcher crate is coming up for all of you guys. Take a quick screenshot, jump on into the game, and claim this code for each and every single one of you guys. I hope you guys get the AK-47 from the Night Watcher. I know I have it. It's quite an awesome skin, Jericho.
I mean, I don't have it, but now I think I have 3 chances to get it. So, you know, if you're lucky, might as well get it, you know.
Yeah.
But yes, yeah, guys, thank you so much for the shares and everything. Guys, don't forget, we do have one more surprise, guys. So if you can reach that 30K viewers, guys, we're gonna get I like the last one more than the first 2, AJ. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, same here, man. I mean, if they're allowing us to tier up our battle pass, I mean, like, I didn't even know there was such a thing, man. But it's all right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. If you didn't know as well, welcome to the club. You might just be able to win it. Make sure you keep sharing the stream out. Once we hit about 20K CCV, which is 20,000 people watching the stream at the very same time, we will be able to release that for you guys as well. At which point we hit that,
that's a pretty good idea.
Start sharing it out right now.
Yes. Start sharing it. Call your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your cousin, everyone, your mate, everyone.
Very
your
nice.
dog, your
Very
cat,
nice.
Anyone.
Are we gonna
come join us? But before we do move on, guys, we're gonna take a short little break.
It's 24K viewers in the Philippines. I mean, that's pretty crazy that it has 644 just in America. All right, I believe that's Sharper versus RMO. RMO is the team that 3-0'd RSG. Now I'm thinking AMT versus RSG is actually not going to be good. DNS only has 1 game today. Am I reading that right? Am I reading that right, chat? Yeah, I don't think Omega's chalked. I think they still have a chance. They've just got to... I mean, Whoopi's got to show up in S&D. Like, at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to for them. I think they can win the respawns, but Whoopi has to show up in the S&D. Right, Sharper versus... Yeah, I think Sharper versus RMO will be good. It's weird that RMO plays 2 before DNS plays 1. That feels odd. What are the rules of the qualifier post-group stage? Double elimination bracket? No, it's single elimination, which is crazy. That puts that much more pressure on the group stages. Is Rimo the one that defeated DG without Clove? Maybe? Maybe? So this is group stages right now. It won't be single elimination until they get to the actual bracket. N4Z with 7 months rookie tier membership. Appreciate it. You can switch the Facebook page region? Really? Oh, wait. Let's switch it to normal for best performance and slower connection. Wait. Not because we have a slower connection, because I want better performance. All right, so when are we starting? I guess it's not supposed to start till like 8, right? Oh yeah, there's a countdown. What am I saying? What am I saying, dude? They defeated DG with Clove. Oh, wow. And that's the one that beat RSG 3-0? Okay. I've heard Sharper's really good. What country is that? I gotta run to the bathroom. I just drank so much coffee with breakfast. Watch on YouTube Garena Indonesia. No delay? No. I'm not doing that. I want the English casters. Don't really care if there's a delay. Doesn't really impact me. I'm watching the game at the end of the day.
Pesan-pesan untuk tim saya, jangan menyerah, terus latihan dan satukan pemikiran.
ช่วยตัวเองครับเขาเก็บไป28คิวพี่บอลจะแตะได้30อยู่แล้วแล้วลูกตรงนี้เก็บเพิ่มไป
Rimo Sadewa 这里的 off kill 但打狙还是要小心，这个穿点直接把 Momo 给穿死。
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is the Garena Regional Qualifier Group Stages. My name's AJ. I'm the Mustachio down here with the one and only Coach Jericho from Triple V. So far, the action has been quite crazy. We did see Rimo Sadewa go in with a crazy 3-0 kill on Udu RSG. And then when we were expecting Almighty to get taken down by the ex-Kings of Garena. Can I already call them the ex-Kings of Garena? I don't think I can do that yet. The current reigning kings of Garena, they took them down 2-1, Jericho. So unexpected.
Yeah, very, very unexpected, AJ. But you know, as we say, it is what it is, AJ.
It is.
But you know, it's just, it's been a very interesting day, AJ. From the first series, 3-0 from Rimo Sadewa versus RSG. Then we get 2-1 here. I don't know, man. I feel like some of the teams are not just feeling well. They're not like, I get it, it's the first day, but every day matters here now, AJ.
Every day matters. I feel like a conspiracy theorist whenever I talk about stuff like this. Every single series matters, but it also matters as to what teams are in Group A as well as Group B. We've got the first seeds, we've got the second seeds, and because many of the kings got replaced, I cannot help but think it was most definitely a ploy, a strategy to set up the qualifiers group stages. But either way, I don't think they expected this sort of an outcome. Udu RSG, I don't think they expected to get taken down so easily. Omega Esports, they definitely were not planning to lose to Almighty, or were they? Well, we have to leave that conversation for another time because we're going to be jumping on to Sharper Esports. Now, this is that team that I have been looking forward to seeing jump on in here. Soy bad. Yeah. And now in C1, Siren X as well as Windsor. I've missed them truly and deeply, Jericho. Cannot wait to see them pop off shortly. And they're going to be taking on Rimo Sadewa, who already have a perfect series so far.
Yeah, AJ, but Sharper, they have to show something here. Yes, they had a bad CGI, AJ, if you do remember that, AJ. Now they've just been showing
Thanks, CODM, with the rookie tier membership. Appreciate it.
Everything, and now look at the boys.
Hey, it's a member hype in chat.
Shout out to Sharper. I really like your jersey.
I really like your jersey.
You see, here's the thing. Sharper Esports, they were recently crowned the kings of Thailand, okay? They used to be the kings long time ago, and then Free Slot kind of took it back to back right after, and now they've taken it back from Divo Free Slot. So I guess it's a
Sharper's from Thailand
so far in Thailand.
And then Rimo's from
this is
Taiwan?
one of them that have replaced the existing kings. Sharper Esports, right? And Rimo Sadewa, the team that stepped on in, who've also
you don't like
Esports this year.
Mustachios commentating
right now.
Are they still not using the Xperia? I don't think so. Indonesia. Okay.
RSG. I'm kind of thinking Rimo might have the upper hand here. What are your thoughts, Jericho?
Rimo might have the upper hand because they already played AJ, so they a little bit warmer.
Turn up the volume. The volume's
fine.
Then
again, Sharper, as you said, AJ, the kings of Thailand, they're not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy at all. So I feel like it's definitely
shave your head for 1 mil.
Game, but I might give the edge to Sharper here,
I didn't think I will. Did AMT win? Yeah, 2-1.
Just getting ready for this, and yes,
but the respawn, the first respawn was really close.
I guess
they're using the Xperia. Are they? Oh, I thought that they weren't.
It's good to
start working out, guys. I've been running. Okay,
it's really good to see Rimo Sadewa all.
Why did Noah shave though? I have no idea. He's weird.
You know, let's call the predictions right here, Jericho. Who do you think is going to be able to pick this off?
Shave your head for 10 mil, guys. I'm never gonna reach 10 mil. I don't see myself ever reaching 10 million subscribers.
Give a 0 to the boys of Rimo.
That's a lot.
I
You
want to
know.
go sharper, AJ.
You see Ferg rage like a monkey yesterday? How exactly does a monkey rage? I'm confused.
Remove Takeoff from the list. I'm loving all of these pro teams.
I heard he was not playing very well, if that's what you're asking.
Picks properly done. Takeoff, you take Takeoff off. Firing range removed by Rimo Sadewa. This is not a 5-match potential game, so quite a number of picks in here. It can go either way. Sharper,
you think Sharper's gonna 3-0? I don't know. Remo just 3-0'd
that's exactly where the
RSG
was going earlier. Sharper
They're looking
Esports,
good.
See exactly where they pull this hard point map number 1. I think it might be Summit. We've seen them go in there and pop off quite a number of times.
Prediction for NYSL 2022 roster? Mayhem or main roster?
Either one of them perform on this
main
map
roster, we pretty much already know it's Clay, Hydra,
a couple of their matches,
Neptune, and
I don't know how to call this, man. Do you think
Crim, the
Rimo
other
will
one?
be able to respond well here?
They
Is
might
it
be
Crim?
able to respond
I think it's Crim.
well, but then again, this might be like a weird pick.
Berg
for
posted a new
Sharper.
video on
They've been
sniping.
practicing this every single
Cool.
day that they love the map already that much. But we moving on to SND.
Yeah, I think it's
on
Crim.
Crossfire, AJ. We do see Sharper on the Gorilla squad here, and I feel like Remo, they really like this map. So they're just gonna try to, you know.
Sharper
if they
defeated
lose that
former
first game,
Astro,
they
who were
have a
previously
comfort on
Garena
that second
champs.
map, AJ, which is gonna be
Maybe
Crossfire.
Mayhem
So,
roster.
I'm liking the chances.
I don't know.
Trust on your picks, and finally on that.
I'm
last-
interested
on
to
the
see
last
how
map,
the
domination
how the
on
17-year-olds
standoff.
will be distributed and
It's just gonna
everything.
be a total war
I
on
think
standoff.
that
Anybody's
from
game
what
is
I've heard, I
pretty
think
much
Tribe's
like a
roster is going to
standoff.
look a
It's
lot
not even
different.
a
So it may
match
just be like a
Yeah,
bunch of
absolutely,
completely
man.
new
And on
teams next
standoff,
year.
the
I think
Gorilla
Vake will be
squad side
18,
has
Slothy
been
will be
picked by,
18.
Rimo Sadewa. Yeah, okay, Rimo Sadewa,
I think a
because
couple
it was
more,
Sharper
but I'm not
Esports that went
positive.
in there for that map pick. Sparrow and Annihilator removed from the mix.
It'll
Lots of
definitely be
those
looking a
death
lot different
machines
though.
Definitely on for the pop. I want to see.
I think the
more
majority of the
equalizers
NYSL
out
roster
there.
will stay the same.
Absolutely love it as an operator.
I think
the team
Little
that
B,
might be able to
Nero,
take this will be Rimo
Tectonic,
Sadewa. You've got in there with a pick for Sharper.
and
I think the momentum that Rimo Sadewa has been able to build up for themselves in the first series against Udo
Maybe-
RSG.
I
might
think
just
those
be able
three
to
will
carry
stick
them
together.
through in this game as well.
Hex
Jared.
is also turning 18.
Might
There you
be
go.
able to carry that momentum, but you know, you can't. The fact is,
I'm not turning up the
Sharper can
commentator's
defend.
volume,
That's
guys.
it. I
It's
mean, that's all
fine
you
in
have
my
to say.
ears. I don't want it
But
any
yeah, then
louder.
again, I do agree with you. You know, Remo riding over that momentum, getting that donut to RSG.
Udo RSG. Yeah.
So
Sharper
it's
got
gonna be
some of the
really hard to call
players
this
from
down, but let's
WDC,
see. The
which won
first game
Garena
is gonna be
Invitational.
Hard point on Ray. Let's see what's gonna happen here.
All
Let's
right.
start off with the Remo boys getting that 3-0. Can they ride that momentum, or will Sharper get that first?
Slothy and Vague the only
Well,
ones
it's gonna be
getting
the
into
first
top 3
hard point at
teams.
Square
Nah, Hex will.
Center, and anybody that takes Laundry should have the opener. But look at that beautiful smoke.
Holy
as well as the
concussion
stun
nades.
being
Oh
dropped
my
into Laundry.
gosh.
Those players are
I've
blind
never
from the
heard
get-go.
so many
Rimo
concussions.
Sadewa, what an opener. But the first
What
point
in the
by Sharper
world?
Esports. Hard point immediately pulled away by Rimo Sadewa. Sarun X will be able to keep
All
the
right.
pressure up from the side of
Pistachio, your
Laundry,
volume
but he
is
does
just
need
a
to
tad
step
loud
up
for me
because
right
the
now.
pressure's just way too much.
Y'all really
Sharper
complaining
Esports
that the
managed to
volume's
turn
not
things
loud
around
enough?
hard
Like,
for a
what?
little bit, but it's a one-on-one fight right now, Jericho.
Yeah, it's a one-on-one fight. Laundry control still being controlled by Sharper, and Remo managed to get that first opening kills, but Laundry
Okay,
was
it
not
must
getting
be a
taken out,
glitch
but
with the
he still
sound.
loved that back end
Because
force.
I'm just hearing non-stop concussions in my ears right now.
You just need to get a lot of
Oh, is
time
Hex
to
only
just beat
16?
that Laundry
I thought he was going to be
back
18.
end.
Maybe not.
What is Sharper's doing here? They're not overextending.
The
They're
audio is
trying to stack
bugged.
that one side.
All I can hear is concussions right now.
You have a lot of ways to push this. You don't need to flood it in. They court AJ.
And now it's all explosions. What in the what the...
Fights are going to be key here. We do see Kitchen. Going to be taking over.
What is happening with this audio?
I love it, man. Remo Sadewa,
Oh my gosh.
They go in there for the early rotation. They knew.
No,
that,
I
you know,
thought they
couldn't
fixed
perhaps
it, but now the
use pressure
concussions
to
are
all
back.
too well because Sharper Esports were holding on to it pretty strongly.
Pretty
But now the
sure
fight in
Mustachio's
kitchen, the
voice is way
boys,
louder.
the Remo Sadewa team just gets
I mean, they
laid
probably
down
are set at the
there.
same
They
volume
get
level,
done
and Mustachio's just
quicker
louder in
than
general.
a little bit of a
Oh
and
my...
now
I'm about to listen to this without audio. It's not low quality audio. It's literally the sound of concussions over and over again. They're running tactician concussions. I can't do this.
Yeah, this is where the comfort picks comes.
I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Chat, it's not, there's no physical way to spam that many concussions. The audio is bugged. 100%. They do spam concussions, but the audio is bugged. Oh my gosh. Ours is fine? No, it's not. You're hearing the same thing that I'm hearing. It might be quieter for you. Holy crap. Hopefully they fix that for the next game, because if I hear that in S&D, I'm just going to flip. Okay, now that I can actually pay attention to the gameplay, there's only been 60 points gained through the first 2 hard points. What the heck? What was happening at P1? I couldn't even pay attention. I was literally getting a headache from the audio. Oh my gosh. China will beat these teams? Not in respawns. I think China's going to struggle in the respawns. Combination of rule set and also underage players being gone. It's going to be big if Rimo can get a break here, because this is really, really tough. They've got good positioning. Uh-oh, Death Machine. That's not a good sign. I mean, he's doing a really good job of just holding the contest right there. Props to him. I think he did it long enough to get good value. They got the good setup for P4. Did NRX/Omega win? They lost 2-1. Okay. Ooh. That's a couple big kills for Sharper. Streaks. Oh, he missed? Oh, that was huge for Rimo. But there's so many players topside. Death Machine timing is big. Think they can bring it back here? Probably do a tie game. And all he's got to do is chill up in the top side. Watch out. Yep, you knew they were going to flank. Didn't read it quickly enough, though. Another Death Machine in the corner. Another Death Machine. They've invested a lot of utility into holding this. This feels like a risky play. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, for you to get broken after investing that many operators. This is probably chalked. There's a lot of score streaks in play for Sharper as well. Good lord. Yeah. 19 kills. Oh my gosh. NRX is out. No, this is group stages.
God has been ripped out of the
Yep. Still glitched concussion spam. Or maybe it's just that many concussions. Who knows? Sentry gun already destroyed. That's a good sign. Well played by Okads. Vinkser with 18.
at all 4 corners, and if Sharper Esports have been able to win all of the fights so far, winning this shouldn't be too much of an issue. On that note, they take over.
Whoa, big gunfight there.
This match
Rimo with the
come to
Death
an
Machine.
end if the side of Rimo Sadewa steps in, yes they do. And
Free
they take over the
firing. Oh, the timing was really unfortunate on that. Oh, played that so well. Okay, yeah, it's still bugged with concussion audio. Oh my gosh. We all know Ferg's going to win the BR tourney. I mean, he'll win the EU one. He's not playing with the NA players. Let's see. Trying to get the push in right here. Another big feed for Rimo right there. They got a chance. Goliath. Whose Goliath is that? Oh, no. That's Sharper's. Yeah, it might be GG. Goliath and a Death Machine. Yeah, that's game 1. Adios, game 1. Garena's changed so much. Typically how things tend to go. I feel like India is the only region that hasn't really changed much. I feel like for the most part, India's like top teams have been pretty much the same for its entire existence. They finally got the Goliath out, but now that you're up to 146, it's tough to win. And Sharper pulling out a Death Machine. Yep, it's GG. Well played. Well played.
And AJ, just like that, the Kings of Thailand.
Oh my gosh, I don't have to
Oh,
listen to concussion aids anymore.
So
Thank
much
goodness.
of crowd control when you bring in the death machine. And at one point they had a double setup, I believe, from the side of Remo, and even that got broken down by Sharper.
No shotguns in play. I'm surprised.
It was just
People don't realize, like, shotguns are not
paired up with their very own
that good.
Rimo Sadewa.
It's mind-boggling to me that Garena players still haven't found a way to like counter, just like learn how to use the MX9. That's the counter to shotgun.
Remo just got trashed by the side of Sharper Esports. Where does that leave the Malaysian scene, Jericho?
I mean, if you are RSG, you should be scared right now because you're just, if you can't beat Remo, and Remo just got destroyed by Sharper, as you pointed out.
Stream qualities 720p, not 1080. You might have to refresh. It should show 1080. Yeah. If you refresh, it'll show 1080.
That's gonna be a topic for another day, AJ. And now we do see Remo and Sharper. We do see the leaderboards, AJ. Yeah, with 29 kills and Vinkster with 25. And yes, if you're gonna look at C1,
Ferg's team's definitely gonna win the EU BR thing, because obviously Ferg used to be a BR pro.
You know, Remo, they had good kills.
He has the gun skill in COD Mobile, and his duo got to Grandmaster and BR in a day.
Esports to jump on in
like what?
Series. I mean, they were so impressive when we were in the Garena regional qualifier last year, but stepping on in this time round,
Sharper's the most likely to win Garena champs. Guys, I've heard a million different predictions for who's most likely, so I'm just gonna watch it play out.
3-0 earlier today, but stepping in.
His duo is Sanho, who's like a Apex Mobile pro.
You know, it's a whole other ball game, man. Sharper Esports, maybe it went.
He got like the only mobile
map pick, but Raid was conquered from the start to end by the Thai.
The only actual mobile competitor in the entire thing.
The first game does go to Sharper. It was a comfort pick, AJ. Yes, we did not see any clips coming in here for Sharper playing.
Bobby Duo is using Ferg's editor's account.
AJ, you know, them just practicing it.
What?
I'm really liking it. But if you're Remo, you can match up with them gunfights wise.
Okay, Ferg and I are playing in different regions. We're not going to be playing against each other.
You know, more on the tactical game.
Oh, are you playing? Yeah, I should have known mine was playing. Hey, if you kill Ferg, props to you.
I hope they can, man. I mean, for their sake, right?
Does it make you sad that Ferg didn't pick you as his duo?
You know, it was not a poor showing by them. Sharper Esports were literally much
Number one, I'm saying this for the 7,000th time. We're in different regions. Number two, we didn't get to pick our duos. Number three, your duo can't be another COD Mobile player.
Get to make those minor adjustments round after round.
Oh my gosh.
That being said, you only have limited number of times that you can get that refresh.
Please.
As we jump on into this match, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the attacking side is going to be taken by Sharper Esports. Let's see what they pull off at Crossfire.
All right.
Here we go. Let's start off with Sharper here. Let's
see what Remo can do in the S&D.
For that S&D, but he does there.
Oh my!
Butchers takes out what a shot by
the jump shot wall bang. Oh yeah, this is chalked.
That's a good play coming in from Soybat.
RSG got 3-0'd by Remo?
Of the snipe, and
I
don't
shoot.
think, you know, he will be too concerned.
Who's your duo? Bobby Puff.
That's just the first shot of the day.
The battle of the Bobbies.
A hit marker onto Soybat, and he has to back away. Messick
oh
is
my
looking
gosh.
for a kill to equalize things for the side of Rimo Sadewa. Should be able to find one on the player right there in front of him, but it's not going to be that easy. Let's see as you know, the standoff continues. The early access might be pulled off here by
this is the spot.
Oh,
what a read by Sharper.
And backs away.
How do you not have anybody watching that cross to protect him? Oh man.
Has that advantage. Trickster takes
oh man.
But Soybad gets 3.
Yo, Sharper.
Soybad hops on the game and just starts decimating.
Sharper might be my pick to win it. Yeah, whoever said it, you might be right.
But Soybad is setting the tone. Sharper C1 takes out Trickster, and
it's
but Soybad gets the 4th one.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, good plays, great plays coming out from Sharper Esports.
Sorry, man. So bad. But he's so bad that he's
Have I heard of any of these Sharper players? I think I've heard of C1. I don't think I've heard of anybody else.
Composure as the sniper in round number 2. They have to pull this off.
Where did they come from?
Sorry, bad. Going in for the quick scope early on, looking.
Imagine he hits that shot again.
No one wants to go in
Oh, they slid
another
underneath.
quick scope. Will find absolute 0 in terms of returns.
Oh,
But
I was like, wait,
now
what?
From the other side, takes Keens out of the equation. Rimo Sadewa once again hurt, and C1 from nowhere.
Man.
All cards gets taken down.
Man, oh man, where's C1 at?
Well for
Fourth?
the Rimo Sadewa boys.
Way back. Oh, it must have been somebody trying to cross.
Take out the person on the bomb, but no bomb is down. Now retake is gonna come through.
Yeah, I don't think this retake's happening.
Retake or will Sharper take over here? But
Sharper the underdogs? Somebody just said they won the entire Garena Invitational.
Soybad takes out another one.
I mean, they're the underdogs.
Another level right now off his sniping, AJ. And Vixer gets
A couple big ones for Remo.
If you are Remo.
Oh, you gotta hit those. Oh, what a trade by the teammate.
2 of that, but Aimer goes in there for the assist. And now when taken down out of the equation, Sarun X, everything is on him. He finds a player, MX9, not able to go in for the
Oh, if he could have turned.
How did Aimer pull that off?
Wow. That was actually really impressive by Remo, I'm not gonna lie.
Play a 2v1 situation, AJ. You just have to trust your teammate. But, you know, if you were Sharper, you had that round in the bag, AJ.
NRX doesn't exist anymore. They are now Omega Esports.
Kind of played there, AJ. And now we do see 1-1 Remo answering back after losing that first round.
Well, Soybad will be looking for the snipe in Butch's
X right now.
Again, or towards Butch's, I have to say. No, it doesn't look like that's the exact play. All of their players now dropping into central building.
Smokes.
Going in for the push onto Alpha instantaneously. One player has been taken down. Trickster
Remo finds one again. It's Soybad.
Things for Remo Sadewa. It's a forward.
All right, Remo.
And the bomb's about to get planted. 1 minute.
Not going down without a fight.
Clock, and it is about to get reduced down to just
Astro is now
seconds.
WDC.
Go,
okay.
Yes, here we go. Bomb is down. Keems on the
We'll have a watch party tomorrow as well.
But misses, gets a hammer.
I'll have to see who's playing in game 1 to determine whether or not it'll be worth it for me to wake up to watch it.
Versus 2, can Sharper make anything here? But Remo is taken out. C1 gets another one, gets 2 as well. Cybernex and C1 making this a 2-man game. But
what?
Can he get that trade?
Oh, he punched him! He punched him! Oh my gosh.
That was such a nice...
He punched him!
I didn't know Thanos was invited for this as well. I should have known.
Sharper's up 1-0 right now.
Your autograph, please. Garena Regional Qualifier. And it's a punching
match. Oh, he
match,
punched him. I cannot believe that.
It's turned into a boxing match.
Boxing match indeed. And now Remo 2-1 here. And Sharper, you know, now they're a little bit slow now, AJ. But look
yeah, I think Sharper got a little aggressive on a couple rounds right there. I think they'll back things up. Why are you trying to push a shotgunner at the top of that?
Now let's see.
Especially when you got a sniper. What? No, he couldn't have had a shorty out because it was the sniper on the ground.
Many seconds.
What the freak?
Takes out one. Can he get the second one? No, gets taken out. The trade.
Oh my gosh.
But the damage has been done.
I thought he was gonna get both. 1v3. Probably not doable.
Nice play with the nade, but unfortunate for Me6, he does not find that kill. DLQ in hand, he has to pop out the shorty. One shot, and he has to back away. If he's not quick enough, that releases the
why do people not check that corner? There's always somebody in that corner. Check that corner.
Him in that matchup, and he'll be very happy.
I don't.
Rimo Sadewa trying to make that comeback.
Yeah, they're trying to make that comeback here, but now Sharp.
So weird.
2-2, AJ. But let's see.
Where's Ultimate Esports? I believe they're in Group B.
Because, you know, Vixer did that play. 3 kills in that round. 2 shotgun plays, but Trickster takes out Vixer. No more shotgun for you. And now Rimo Sadewa will have that pressure and be able to push up the B bomb side. You see the boys from Sharp are already inside that central building.
Literally every time there's somebody in that corner.
Just gonna be there. Just, you know, it's just everyone's just trying to get a pick here at this point, AJ.
Yeah, and C1 seems to be, you know, hot on his toes, waiting.
Oh, you hear the shot.
It's gonna be
I'm surprised he didn't jump there.
Still looking for those snipes, missing that player by just a couple of seconds. He's not going to be too happy with that, but there's nothing much he can do. 5 to 4 so far.
Oh, hit
1
marker
minute left on the clock, and Me6 does not get the kill, but the hit marker definitely manages to push Anawin back. And the bomb plan.
Oh my gosh, this guy's in such a tough spot, but there's like no way for them to take him out other than a sniper to peek the corner.
level, man. He's holding on to such a acute angle.
Whoa,
there.
big two-piece for Rimo.
Takes the C1 out of the
What
equation.
the-
One more shot, and he manages to drop Sarun X.
How do you let
as
him
well.
get that many
Sharper
shotgun shots?
Esports,
That was a
they
5-0.
drop
What?
Rimo Sadewa take the lead.
Yeah, flawless round coming in from Rimo Sadewa. And if you were Sharper,
Garena gameplay is more aggressive than China? Not really.
Of your life in that round, but
Pretty much every region plays Crossfire the same.
Let's see.
There's not a whole lot of variety when it comes to Crossfire.
Have been switched and Rimo has the
Good shot.
Oh my god. Offense gets one. Trickster gets one.
I can't believe they let him go all the way up to that angle of the peak with nobody watching.
Sniper setup, AJ.
Yep, it is that double snipe setup that
Oh yeah, switching sides.
Perhaps usually look out for when we drop it.
Oh, that nade had potential.
Ask me, providing your team can pull it off. Keen's beautiful shots, but does not manage to control the recoil on that whole good 26. Will have
What?
to wait.
Why are you pulling out the gloves, sir?
All cards this time round, and two more players from the side.
I'm assuming that was one of the KRM players and he ran out of ammo or something.
Now it does.
Oh wow! How did he know exactly? Good read, I guess.
4-2 now. Rimo taking over this game. I feel like that side switch really mattered for Rimo. Now they're just having fun on
Kind of passive, but both teams are playing this passive. Like anytime somebody tries to push in through in through B side, they immediately die. Like it's not like the aggressive plays have worked at all.
Things are not looking well for the Sharper boys.
Yep. You know, sorry, man. He opened up things really well. C1 gets dropped a little early this time round. Rimo Sadewa taking that lead.
Every time somebody gets aggressive, they die.
Of the numbers game. Let's see if or not they will be able to keep that.
Surprised no one's using the M67 AMAX. I think they just prefer the Holger for the rate of fire and the ability to check angles and stuff like that.
Rimo Sadewa looks quite solid, Jericho.
Yeah, it really looks solid here, but here comes the push.
How is there nobody watching this doorway?
Sharper, there's gonna be pushing here. There's gonna be.
How do you have nobody watching that doorway?
Meesix gets the trade on now with, and Aimer here with the shorty. He's gonna make the player walks down. Meesix takes another one out. Aimer takes out Sarun.
The shorty.
All up to Vinkster in a 1v3. Misses that second shot. Gets one, but he does know the players are there. Can he?
See, that's the reason why I don't understand the amount of shotgun usage in Garena. Like, there's so many gunfights where they miss like 3 shots and are somehow still alive and able to get the last shot to kill. If you're against an MX9 in that situation, you're dead after the first shot. Like, you get to miss 1 shot and then you're dead.
They now can show us
Didn't hold doorway for bait.
when they are down.
I mean, that's not a...
There's gonna be one player in the middle.
Okay, I will say they play this more aggressively. What the actual frick?
Vinkster, that beautiful play coming in there. Brushes in the middle.
Okay, I take it back. What the...
Now it's gonna be a 4v3.
That strategy might work like
very aggressive, but
one time a game.
That's a good question, man.
I don't know.
In his hands, but
I don't think that type of play is gonna work against global teams.
Opportunities, but Keens and the whole.
Like, I think they're the angles that they hold. I don't see it working.
Out of the equation, and the numbers 4-2 puts Rimo Sadewa in a really good position to secure the victory on this.
Like, how does he get across there?
To take that hard point,
I'm assuming his teammate relayed the information.
Match number 2. You know, puts it right back in the equal balance, man. The question is, can they actually finish the job?
Yes, I feel like this should be around for Rimo 4 versus 2, but they are.
Why are you using a katana?
Takes out Aimer. Now it's a 3v4, but there's one player behind him.
Oh my gosh!
The timing is there. They managed to hear the player, and Me6 is there to try to make the annoying here. But yes,
and there's the shorty.
35 seconds. They have to make a player. Still has a lot of time here, AJ, but they have to start moving.
Soybad is just so good, man. It is a 2 versus 2, and the situation has just turned around so quick. Sharper Esports.
I think Anarchy versus whoever wins Garena will be interesting because they have similar S&D playstyles.
So good. Takes Keens out as well.
That was big. Saves the game for now.
Sharper Esports. That defusal will come through, and they will.
No one using the SKS. I don't think people have realized how good the SKS is yet.
Yeah, you know, AJ, if Rimo loses this game, I'm gonna blame it on that run because he shouldn't be bringing out the prize fighters and that.
Why you use shotgun, but it works like 4 out of 10 times? Yeah, why would you use something that only works 4 out of 10 times? That's not a good percentage.
Sharper slowly making that comeback, and Soybad.
Oh, what a shot!
One takes out one player. Can he take out another? But Me6 trades out for Sarun X. Now it's a 4v4. Ooh, barely hits Soybad here. Soybad gets away with his life, and now Bomb is down actually.
What a shot right there.
Yeah, 4-4. The numbers seem to be all equal. But
I think he hears him on the cross.
C1
Big
out of
nade
nowhere
for
removes
C1's
Trickster
nades
from
have been
the
on
equation.
point
Rimo Sadewa not going to be
all
too
game
happy
long.
with that at all. Now one player,
Big advantage for
which is in the form
Sharper.
of Ochard,
Soy bad on
dropping into
11.
bus station, waiting to see if or not Sharper Esports comes in here for the push. But I highly doubt Sharper Esports was to do anything silly
SKS
like
is
that. They
okay
know that they
in respawns, but
have
useless
got
in
the
S&D.
advantage on them. The
I
bombers
disagree.
are, Rimo Sadewa. They are the attacking side. They have to go in for the plant. So it's all
You just
for
have to know how to
Sharper
use it.
Esports here to waste their time.
Yeah, all they just have to waste their time. A minute left. That's a lot of time here, AJ. 4v4 4v3 stalemate.
Yeah, I don't think Remo gets this. They might be able to get the plant, but a counter concussion. Interesting.
Just trying to make a play here all on the
Oh, he gets the info. They're crossing. Ooh, for the wall bang.
All you have to do is play time, and if you're Sharper, push together.
Play time.
Me6 now.
You don't play
Opportunity, but
time
now
at
in
30
this KRM,
seconds.
Just a little bit too quick and too spicy. Windsor moves in and out. All charge drops it now with Windsor taking out the equation as well. Soybat out of nowhere pulls out his shotty, takes him down, and now it's a 2-0. Beautiful
That was a
play
pitiful
from Sharper
defense.
Esports puts them right back in the fight. Rimo
Thoughts on
Sadewa
Bald
have
Noah?
one
I think he looks like an
more
egg.
chance to finish this off. Can they do it, or is it going to go into round number 11, Jericho?
I mean, it's never over till it's over, AJ, and I can hear the bells tolling already. It's gonna be round 10.
Soybad's on 12. Do they pull off the comeback right here?
To what you work, maybe.
Ooh, he's on that same car heady.
Not to get picked by Soybad anymore. Just plant the bomb immediately so that it's gonna
Shorty beating Karam again? Yeah.
Retake because it's gonna be a 5v5 if you plant the bomb, AJ, and that's what they're gonna
Like
do
I
right
said,
now.
if
Gonna be dropping the bomb already, AJ, and now play time. That's
like
all you have to do, and if you're
you can
Sharper,
hate
you
on
gotta move
teams
quick.
that abuse the shorty as much as you want to, but it makes shotguns obsolete. It's mind-boggling to me that they're what a read. It's mind-boggling to me that there's this many teams still using a shotgun primary when you have it available as a secondary. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow. Sharper's bringing it back right now.
Oh my god, this is why. Prize fighters.
How did AMT win when the score was 2-1?
Another melee.
What do you mean, how did they win when the score was 2-1? They won 2 games. Omega won 1 game.
11.
I understand.
Are gonna be switched. We're gonna have
The comeback time, chat?
Defense for Remo. Let's see what's gonna happen here. The rush is gonna come in. Smokes are down.
Comeback?
Let's see if they're gonna be able to go for that rush ban, or they're gonna try to play some picks here. A lot of time to break.
Whoa, concussion hits. Do they peek? Oh, another nade. Wow, C1's nades. How many kills does C1 have just with nades? Oh my gosh.
Yep, Sarun X right there. Ochard should be able.
Is it best of 5? Nope. This is group play. They just play 3 games.
And now it's a 4-3. Sharper Esports did not see that coming, and because
that's the one situation where it does make sense to use Karam, but even then, like, that play could have worked with a shorty.
Coming in from Ochard, and now Soybad.
I think part of it is that Garena doesn't like ADSing shotguns, which is just so weird to me.
Ochard just stands there, leaving his
yeah,
I do not think that.
I think that was just a good read.
With the plant coming through 3 versus 3, Rimo Sadewa, I wonder if they can pull this off.
How are you not checking that corner? There's literally always somebody in that corner. I'm just.
Are we gonna see a comeback here? Let's see what's gonna happen here.
There's so many things here that should not be working that are working.
Can they make a play to spot one player at the back? 25 seconds. They have to start moving here, AJ. 25 seconds.
Yeah, it's
left.
chalked.
Remo may be able to
Chalked.
get this, but Soybad is already set up for that post plant right here.
They've got so many different angles, and they're just gonna spend time checking corners.
Taking so much time here, AJ, and this should be a game for Sharp.
Soybad finds one.
Yeah, Soybad shuts down
What's the
B6 and Trickster going in for the ninja.
Oh,
but a 3-on-1.
I think he should have just tried to stick it right there. What a comeback for Sharper.
Making a comeback from
what a comeback.
At all near to taking the win when Rimo Sadewa was so aggressive.
NA and EU were just a bunch of S&D campers. Like, have any of you ever watched competitive search and destroy outside of COD Mobile? That's what competitive S&D looks like. Against a good team, these pushes don't work.
I saw the comeback, the calmness, the collectiveness, everything was just
like it just doesn't work.
It just worked out for them. I really like what Sharper did, and if you're Remo, all you had to do was win one more round.
Everybody's just
AJ.
used to ranked S&D where you
Unfortunately, the
fast
aim
push
process
through
just
every
went
bomb site and hope you win your
AJ.
gunfights.
Looking at
Soyman
these
with
kills here,
15.
Soyman with 15,
Oh,
AJ.
man.
Just hard
That's such a
carries
massive
that team,
disparity in
especially that
kills.
Last round, AJ.
The heck?
OCAD's, I think that mistake just trying to peek there. He did not know that the high ground is better than the low ground, AJ.
Yeah, man.
With that, you know, round 11, Sharper takes it home.
Now, Soybad was instrumental for this win, right? So many times he was just so on point. You know,
Like,
yes,
I'm convinced
there were
that
a couple of rounds
50%
where
of
Rimo
people
Sadewa
watching have just never
convinced us
seen
that they
competitive
were good
S&D
enough to
outside of
pick the
COD
win
Mobile.
up. I did
Or really
not
never seen
see
competitive
Sharper
S&D, I
Esports
guess,
making
because-
a comeback through. I felt like, you know, Rimo Sadewa had that in the bag, but all out of
You see
nowhere,
AMT next?
they
They
just
play
started
again?
stepping up. I mean, C1.
They play,
time
don't
and
they play
time
RSG?
again,
That's probably gonna be a
the
3-0.
nades that got tossed out, he managed to get those kills.
NA and EU
Ojaj
teams
was,
always
you know,
rushed
the
last year.
biggest
NA and
damage
EU teams
dealer
were
from the
terrible
side
last
of
year.
Rimo
That's why they
Sadewa,
always
and
rushed.
Unfortunately, he just could not get the game closed out, and he wasn't
NA
even
especially
the top fragger from the side of Rimo.
Tribe
man.
rushed
I feel
everything
he
because
was the
every
most
other team was
instrumental player
garbage.
for their side.
Yeah,
There was
I mean,
literally
he
only
was
one good
the
team
one that
last year.
set the tone, you know, from the get-go, AJ, getting 4 kills in the first round and just getting kills every single round, you know, accumulating to 15. Very huge plays there, AJ. But we do see here, you know, map number 1, 150 to 76, convincing by Sharper. And
Tribe
map number
rushed
2, you know,
everybody
it was
because
just-
nobody could
it was
outgun
just
them.
perfect, AJ. Just
And
came
there were
back,
still
down
situations
5-2,
where they
AJ,
rushed and it
now they
backfired.
move on to stand off domination, which all the momentum riding with Sharper. Let's see if they can win the third game.
Now I'm very, very curious about, you know, the state of mind of Rimo Sadewa players. You
Will
know,
the
how do
OG
they
CODM
feel
5-stack
after tanking
YouTuber
that
team come
loss
back? Probably
when they
not.
were so
CODM MP
so
sucks right
close
now.
to that victory, right? Moving on into domination, it's not gonna be you know, great for them. Sharper Esports, they did manage to start the
Waiting
map
for
bans
Mobile
and picks,
Mayhem?
which
Yep,
means they
Mobile
picked
Mayhem
2
comes
maps.
back tonight.
Next one,
Who's hype?
domination. It's gonna fall into their hands once again. That's exactly where the advantage lies. And Rimo Sadewa, what an unexpected turn of events here, ladies.
Next year, Mobile Mayhem will be
Jericho,
better?
did you
No, this
expect
season's going to be
Rimo
better.
Sadewa
Trust.
to drop 2 rounds
This
back-to-back?
season, we have
Was not
Seminole,
expecting it, you know?
Cygnus,
You know,
and
I mean,
11T
all
added
you
back
have
to
do
the
is, like,
original
win 1 round.
teams,
That's
and
it. All
status
you have to do
quo
is
is
win 1
the
round.
majority of the old Arsenal
Played
team.
perfectly, but they decided to use some prize fighters or some melee weapons that didn't work out,
Yeah.
and it costed them, AJ. I told you it was gonna haunt them in the end, but now game number 3.
All right, here we go.
They're gonna be demoralized here, AJ, and Sharper. They're just gonna be taking over in this game. But let's see.
All
if it
right,
can
here we
happen in
go.
game number 3 standoff, AJ.
Now let's see if or not they will be able to fight through Sharper Esports. Rimo Sadewa.
Tell me
they
we're not
open
gonna have
up,
the
but
concussion bug
C-flag is
again.
all they get
Biggs
as
back
we
to
step
Tribe.
on
No, he's
into
not.
Standoff. Hotel Yard is not
He's
gonna
on
get lit
Seminole.
up because this is a whole other game. Mid Square is the name of the target.
Is
as
everybody
they
running
push on
concussion
for that Bravo
or
hold, and
tactician
Bakery
concussion?
is
Like, is
power
that-
position you want to be playing
Is
if
that the
you're Rimo
reason?
Sadewa. Sharper Esports needs to play Granny's house, but look at
I think it's bugged again. I'm like 90% sure it's bugged. There's no way there's that many concussions. Woo! Good shots. PSM only plays majors. Yeah. Yeah, I had to mute again. Not bugged, it's an everyday thing. No, it's not. I play this game every day. It's not physically possible that there could be that many concussions in play. It's literally not possible. Heaven says that if concussions don't get nerfed, Sharper will win. Holy, I mean, they're getting hit by concussions too.
To bag it this time round, so close to a triple cap as well. Prevention on that Charlie flag will enable the Sharper side to pick up that B flag. That distraction looks like it was more than good enough.
I don't think it's
25 to
possible.
24. Rimo
It's
Sadewa
got to be
has
bugged.
not lost.
Got to be bugged. There's no way. The concussion, like the sound of concussion, doesn't stop. There's not enough people dying for that many concussions to be in play. Gosh. All right, Sharper with B control, talking about the game. Remo might. Hey, they do get it. That's big, but there's a 3-man clear. Remo with the hunter killer. Who clear? I think it did. That was huge. Whoa, lag. I don't hear a single concussion. But yeah, that's because the audio is louder in my ears than his ears. Woo, good shot. Big plays for Remo. Keep him B clear. Yeah, you gotta get that progress off though. Gotta push up a little bit. Sharper might take it back. Get a lot of mid-map pressure. That's oh my god. I've never seen so many concussions. How does nobody run trophy system? Wow, they got it cleared. Going for the triple. This is ballsy. Definitely not the right move. Maybe it is. They got B cleared and got A. How? Oh my gosh. Remo's insane in domination, apparently. Oh my god. Oh, the concussions. I think it's not concussions, but the sound of the death effect on the legendary MX-9. Nah. I've never heard that before.
Gorilla base, they should be able to take that C flag and then jump on into
Let's
Bakery,
see.
put a lot of pressure onto mid square, but surprisingly none of those players actually jumping into that power position. Everybody wants to play a direct approach, and it looks like the B line towards Granny's house is what we will
Maybe
see
it's not
Sharper
bugged.
Esports focus on.
Maybe you can just hear the concussions through the entire map, and that's the reason it sounds that way.
But he pulls out his death machine at
I think that's part of the reason I was confused, because most of the time you can't hear concussions that aren't near you, but maybe they made it so that you can hear concussions from like anywhere on the map. Oh my gosh.
But Aimer is here for the play. Can he do something here?
Oh, you gotta win that.
Oh my, he does not.
And now it's Sharper with the triple.
Takes out one player. Yes, he does. Sharper Esports.
Yes, trophies allowed.
Lockdown is NAJ, and Remo is in a world full of pain.
This triple cap should be broken in a couple of seconds. Charlie's gonna fall right back into the hands of
Remo gets
Rimo
C right
Sadewa.
here, but
There
you
go.
gotta
C
hurry.
flag taken back 83 to 80. Rimo Sadewa
I think
still
they'd
can
probably
win
prefer to
this
have A
matchup. They
side.
are not
We'll see if they can
lagging
flip
behind. In
here.
fact, they are in front,
Ooh,
but they
good
do not
slide
have the B
peek.
flag. They need to fight for it through the nail, and now with just one player going in for
Shotgun
the push,
comes
he's getting
through.
taken down. Me6 not gonna be too happy with that. 87 to 88. Sharper Esports finally pulls on ahead. Let's see if they can hold on to the
Sharper's looking good in the second half. I can't believe Remo gave away that S&D. They get a huge feed right there. They should be able to get B. They do. That's big. They've got a death machine to work with as well. Pushing for the flip. That'd be massive. Might be able to hold. They clear C. They get A. They get the triple again. Oh my gosh. Remo. Wow. That's crazy how fast that went from a triple cap for Sharper to a triple cap for Remo. That was insane. Hunter killer clears as well. Sentry gun. Doesn't want to shoot the guy that's in front of him.
Sentry setup, one on Alpha, one
Oh
over
my
to the Bakery.
gosh.
Bakery one gets taken out of the equation.
I think they finally
Sharper
get A,
Esports
but
making a
they're
comeback,
just
but it
about
looks
in triple
like
cap
they've
territory
already
now.
lost this game.
They've got to make a
121
crazy
to
push.
99. Unless Sharper
I don't think they can
Esports
do it.
Can go and cap that B flag and then move
Remo
on
would have to
into taking a
choke
triple
even
cap.
harder
Look
than
at
they did in the
B line
S&D.
for that Charlie flag now. Sharper Esports,
It's
they
one.
actually might be able to pull this off. The rest
No,
of the players
there's
from
no way
Rimo
they pull it
Sadewa
off. They
standing
have
up
to
into
triple.
private backyard. I don't know what
They
they're
have to
doing
triple.
there, but it seems
No way.
like they are setting up a crazy defense that might work out.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Sharper Esports without a triple cap, this is going to be impossible.
They're about to be triple caps. Yeah, with Remo with the death machine in mid map, right by statue and tank, there's nothing you can do. Whoa, trying to figure something out. All right, Remo takes one. Remo takes one.
Oh, such a great matchup between
This could have been 2-1 for them.
I feel like both of them showed up at
This
their
could have been
best,
2-1
but
for them if they didn't throw the
Esports
S&D.
Just could not cut it. Rimo Sadewa makes it through.
I think Rimo's from
150
Indonesia,
points,
right?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Indonesians will be happy with that consolation. All in all, they've managed to pick up 4 points today, and I think that's not too bad, Jericho.
It's not too bad, AJ. You know, they could have done better. You know, you can see the frustration. Like you see,
I would love to see like
it's unfortunate, you know. I feel like if they won the S&D, it would have been a little bit more better. But it's okay, you know.
Yeah.
Things happen.
I would love to
AJ.
see whoever wins Garena. I'm curious if like
Board.
all the Garena
Now
teams
we
are gonna
see
play
them,
S&D like that.
you know,
I
we
don't
see
think
them
that
getting that 1
AMT
point,
did, but I
still
can't
getting
remember.
That lead 4 to 2 points here, AJ. But you know, if you look at the leaderboard, AJ, Aimer 29, Me6 with 20.
Yeah, Aimer had a really good game.
18, Okads 18, and Trickster 16. But you know, if you're looking at
Yo,
Sharper,
Trickster, where's the
it's
OBJ
same.
plays, my
It
man?
just-
Yeah.
It was just the
Come on,
timing of
help the
kills, you
team.
know. Maybe they had more kills at this time, and the trip caps, it just went back and forth, AJ.
Yeah, I think it was the timing. I think it was.
They also
the power
don't use
position
trophy
plays with
because the amount of
beautiful setup
concussions
the
and
sentries,
nades
right?
make it useless.
They had one guarding Bakery. They
But
had another
one
one guarding
trophy
Granny South
stops
right
2
outside,
concussions.
just beside the domination point as well. And I feel like that
AMT's
might have just
playstyle's
been the
comparable
winner
to
for them.
NYSL?
You
Okay, that's
mentioned
kinda
it
what I
at the start
thought.
of the show. You bring out the sentry. It's like your 5th or 6th man out there on the battle. Sorry, the 6th or 7th man out there.
I just realized everybody's commenting eggs in
in
YouTube chat because of
and
Noah.
the extra numbers on
That's
their
funny.
side help them shut down Sharper Esports, who,
Funny,
if I
funny.
can be quite frank, have been so sharp all throughout the day. And I'm glad to see them nerfed in a way, but we can be rest assured that this is
Ban
not
Sparrow
the
Annihilator.
last
I saw
time
one.
we
Was
will
it the
see
Omega
them
matchup
address
where they didn't ban the
overall,
Annihilator?
Sharper Esports still wins
That was
this
surprising.
2-1, Jericho.
Yes, you know, they really showed up towards the end here. But you know, if you're Remo, that game number 2 was just really the one that you could have won. You know, like it could have changed. It might change the whole series. I mean, the whole leaderboard now, AJ. I mean, I don't know. I know it's just one game, but it might have just changed the whole standing for everyone. You know, giving RSG more breathing room for them, because if they could pull it off against AMT, then they're gonna be right back in the standings, AJ. But if you're Sharper, you did your job. You got those first 2 games really good, but you just have to keep on riding on that momentum because they're playing really, really well, AJ.
Yeah, I've been watching the NAEU side for some of these teams. Hype, man. Global Scene's getting a lot of hype on their squads. I think they need to come and take a peek at the teams from Garena, because we're not even at the playoffs just yet, right? And the plays are absolutely solid. The strategies that are being pulled off, the responses, the microsecond maneuvers.
I think Garena can probably take out some of the top, like whoever comes out can probably take out some of the top teams in S&D or in Respawn. I feel like AMT is the only like super solid S&D team that I've seen so far. Obviously this is day 1, but this is like the power,
nothing, man. I mean, they almost
like the power group, you know. Who's there's one good team, at least, or 1 or 2 good teams.
Mm-hmm.
And now we do see them
1 or 2 good teams that are in
game number 1, AJ, with the highlights
Group B.
coming up right here.
Who is it?
Sharper, they played out of their minds. You know, even though Remo, they were rotating very early, doing everything right. Sharper was just the better team with all the gunfights coming in here. This Fort Hill, AJ, though, I thought Remo was going to make the comeback here, but C1 with that machine and the Holger making the huge plays.
DG and WDC. What did WDC used to be? Astro? Is that right?
What else, is in store for all of us? I think we can look forward.
But DG's not going to be as good without Clove, right?
Delivering a little bit extra in terms of points in the future. Sharper Esports, this is their own.
Astro's the other team I've heard really good things about.
They'll be taking.
I haven't heard as much
Group
about DG.
A will not be in action. Group B instead will be taking their place. We have to wait for the Saturday's games to see whether or not Sharper Esports will be able to continue picking up
Are you in
points,
favor of Omega?
Overall, once
Yeah.
again, they've managed to pick up.
I would love to see them do well.
I think that's quite good.
I don't know.
enough for them.
Garena
They'll be
seems
quite pleased with that.
like the competition has continued to go way up, so it's gonna be tough for them to win.
For the Rimo boys, but we have to
Blacklist is pretty solid.
watch the other teams here.
I mean, I'll say this again. I don't think that Blacklist was the best team in the Philippines.
The Goliath.
I think that Omega just choked.
That machine, like you said, AJ, crowd control. I do agree with that.
If I'm being honest.
Yeah, almighty RSG in here. I am curious to see whether or not Almighty will be able to take yet another victory. Because you do RSG, they are already hurting. They are a bunch of wounded animals dragging their feet. You know,
what happened to China champs?
And it's just for
they
Almighty
don't have the finals
but
until
if
freaking like a
back
day
up
before Garena
and
finals.
shut down Almighty, dude. I'm telling you, this competition is just going to be blown wide open.
Who's the best
I'm gonna lose my
NA
mind.
S&D team?
I
I think
as well. So I
most
hope
people would
Commander
say
Inter,
NYSL.
Do something here. Do something RSG. But here we go in the
Like
S&D,
across the board.
AJ. It was a back and forth in the first couple of rounds, actually, AJ. But once we reached like the 6th, 7th, and 8th, here it's right here. This is where it ended here. I don't know what Keens
KRM isn't really meta in Garena. I've seen a pretty good amount of KRM usage.
Really bad
Biased? I mean, are there any stats that would not support that?
It just really looked bad ever since that, and they just lost momentum. They just didn't know how to play S&D towards the last 5
Like if you look
Yeah,
at
Sharper
the
Esports
S&D
took one of
records
the
in
most
every major that's
tremendous
happened.
reverse sweeps in Search and Destroy against Rimo Sadewa, which is not in any way a chum squad, right? They are
Try to
so-
play
I mean,
like a
come on,
Garena
they-
player?
they
What
took
does that
down the
even
Kings
mean?
of Malaysia. You do RSG got
Like,
smacked
not
down
even
3-0.
biased. Just
Rimo
numbers.
Sadewa didn't break a sweat. What they could not hold a candle to Sharper Esports in that Search and Destroy. When we moved on into domination, it
Clove
kind of felt
uses
like
some
Sharper
hip
Esports
fire.
were going to be able to pull out of it yet again. But
So
Rimo
interesting
Sadewa,
that somebody
they
would be
kept
at the
it
top level and
really,
still
really
not even
close.
make the
And at
attempt
points
to
they
switch
took
to
the lead.
Claw.
And I was very
Best EU
surprised
team?
to see them actually get it done because, you know, in that situation, a
To
lot
be
of teams,
honest,
they
I
would have
think
had their
that
spirits
Stamina is
broken
the best
already,
EU
Jericho.
team, but I
A lot of
don't,
teams would
as
just
far as
give up
skill
or even,
goes,
you know, just play for fun already,
they
but
just
they
don't
didn't.
seem
They managed
mentally
make a
tough
comeback
enough
here.
to
That
me
domination was so
to be
huge
able
for them.
to
And, you know, getting that-
execute
a
on
lot
it.
of trip caps coming in there, you
And I
know, the
hope
card
that's
race was
something they can
everything there,
fix.
AJ. Yeah. And now we do have our soldier.
But
of
in
the
both
game,
Stage
very
4
deserved
and in
C1
Masters,
MVP,
they
15
looked
kills, 11 and
unbeatable
6 assists,
up
and
until they
2,000
got to
P1
like semifinals or
He
finals,
pretty much was
and then they just
earlier
got
in that
smoked as soon as they
hardpoint
lost a
game
game.
with that Goliath. So I really like what he showed in this series, AJ.
Oh, absolutely, man. I mean, decision making coming in from C1 has been spot on. I want to see if or not he will be able to pop off, you know, in 2 days on Saturday when we see them.
I didn't
in
say they were the
action
best
yet
EU
again.
team. I
But
said they
now
were the
we
most
have to
skilled EU
move
team.
our attention over to the rest of the teams. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Damn it, without
we
Ghouls
are
like
just
third best.
beyond
Well, Ghouls
our
playing in stage
in
5,
here.
so
Almighty meets RSG in series number 4, and then to close off the day, we will have Omega Esports taking on Raptors DNS. Which one out of the 2 series are you
EU's gonna
looking
be the
forward to
winner?
more, Jericho?
we'll see.
I want to see the next one, but obviously
Is it true that
I wanna
Ducky's
see the
duo
Raptors
ditched
if
him? What?
they've improved, or
Yeah.
I don't want to be mean to them anymore. You know, I want to show them some love. You know, like
I
Grow a mustache like AJ? I can't.
I think
I'm
we
not
can't help
capable.
it. I think Raptors DNS
Ghoul retired?
will face the.
Did he
the
really?
very,
I thought he
very
was coming
harsh
back for
words
stage
of
5.
Jericho and Mustachio
I mean, EU
if
players
we do
retire
not
on like a
see
weekly
them
basis,
step
you
it
know?
up after we caught them the previous
You're
time
right. I
round.
think
But
Stamina has the
hopefully-
best gun skill from
hopefully
EU. They're
Esports kinda
mentally
goes
weak. Yep.
easier on them, right? Sharper Esports have managed to get it done. Let's see if Almighty will be able to strike while the iron is hot and Yudu RSG is down in
Ghoul
the
and Toby
dumps.
both
Ladies and
left.
gentlemen,
But
boys and
wasn't
girls,
Toby
a quick
gone
5-minute
before
break.
stage 4?
Jericho and I will be right back.
Go bald like Noah? Stop. Stop. I'm not doing it. Clove plays with forefinger. He aims purely with gyro. He must be on a like a freaking swivel chair or swivel chair to play gyro with and just aim with gyro. Chris is cracked outside majors. I don't know why he doesn't perform in majors. Yeah, I was really surprised. He like didn't have any big games for Nova the entire stage 4. I don't know. He's also young, so he's got time to improve, but like that is just weird. China or NYSL and S&D? I'd probably still give the edge to China. Obviously, NYSL scrims S&D more than most NA teams, but there's no question China plays more S&D than any other region in the world, like not even close. Yeah, I don't know what I said. You know what I meant. You're fine. I say the wrong word all the time. You know what I meant. China has good raw gun skill. The raw gun skill element of it went way down after they kicked out underage players. Way down. They definitely still have raw gun skill, but it's not nearly as impressive as it was when they were playing. DNS got a female player on the roster. DNS. Are they in Region B? Or in Group B? China will destroy Garena 6-0 in S&D. Yeah, I don't see Garena. Like I said, I think AMT, if they come out, could win some S&Ds. But there's a lot of Garena teams that look like they're. I mean, their strategy is just play aggressive and hope it pays off, which just doesn't work at the top level. Have I ever played with my duo? No, it's supposed to soon. I need to figure out. Okay, match is finished. No, there's still more. When's Mobile Mayhem for EU? Later today, I think. Rewatch Rimo vs RSG. Why? Is AMT playing? Yeah, I think they play next versus RSG. DNS versus Omega. Why did DNS only have one game today? That's weird. How's the math work out on that? What are there, 4 teams? 12. Are there multiple teams? I guess Sharper only had one game as well. Okay, that makes sense. When stage 5? I've heard December. Don't know though. DNS is trash. All right, good to know. What what country are they from? All Garena teams are pretty even in this stage. I don't know about that. I feel like there's still a pretty good gap between some of the teams. They had 0 points in the last invitational. Oof. I won. Okay.
Welcome back to the call.
Omega and AMT will only play again on day 3. Okay.
Mustachio AJ, and we are here back, guys. We just had.
Where's LAN happening? No clue.
You know, we had
I have
Sadewa
not the
versus
faintest idea.
Sharper Esports, you know, making that great comeback in game number 2. AJ, but
Not the
Rimo
foggiest
getting
idea.
number 3, but how are you feeling? You like the vibes, or you want to see more from the other teams?
I mean, it's just day number 1, man. We've got way more than this in here for all of the COD community to enjoy.
Which
I'm
team
just
is your
curious to see what
favorite?
Group
I don't
B
have a
is gonna
favorite
be
team.
like, right? So I think we'll be able
Is
to
NRX
tell
washed?
the audience
I don't think they're
exactly
washed.
how
I think
we
they
feel
could have
at the
beaten
end of tomorrow.
AMT,
For
to be
now,
honest.
it's quite crazy, man. I mean,
They
a
got
lot
the
of unexpected
domination and the
situations
hard
that we're
point
breaking down.
was
I mean,
crazy
at the opener
close.
of the day, Rimo Sadewa, they
RSG
took down
might be washed, if I'm being honest.
3-0, not even 2-1, bro. 3-0.
Have I played with my
OMG
BR duo
went up
yet?
against
No.
Omega Esports, and
There
what do you
haven't
know?
been
They
many
smashed them
responses.
2-1 as well. back to back. And then Sharper Esports, expecting them to take a 3-0 after a tremendous play. Rimo Sadewa managed to turn that around. So thankfully, that was not a 3-0 sweep. But now we drop in. Almighty's about to perform once again. But you know what, Jericho? All of them, they
Let's
are playing on
see.
a
AMT
very,
into
very
3-0
special
again.
device for this
What game does your
competition.
duo play? He plays
And
Warzone.
it is the
He'll have
best
the
device
BR
out there
instincts.
for Call of Duty Mobile or any FPS mobile games, as a matter of fact.
Yes, that is true.
Drake's main map is Crossfire. You can't have a main map. You can't have a main map in a competitive game where there's as many maps as COD Mobile. Like, that's just a recipe for disaster, you know?
And it will step your game up and share your victories with the game enhancer. You control all your game.
Are the non-CODM partners not being kosher about it? No, it's not like an issue with him. It's just that his agent is doing all the communicating and his agent is not super responsive.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I already
yes, duos were signed by.
It is absolutely amazing. Never miss.
Yeah, your duo has to be from a different game.
And this is absolutely important if you're a content creator when you're not streaming.
You think CODM will ever do a BR tournament where they invite top players instead of just streamers? I think eventually.
And it automatically pre-records 30 seconds of your
It's
game
tough
footage.
to do that
The recording's already
just
in
because,
there.
like,
Flashback record on a mobile phone.
it's tough to determine a definitive top 25 teams, you know?
Quality up to 120 FPS game recording. Now you can relive your winning moments in all their glory. Thanks.
Are you still a content creator for MOSL? Yep.
AJ, that's a lot of frames.
Whoopi likes to switch weapons more often than he should. What do you mean by that? Prediction on what region will be the world champion?
I mean,
At this point, I've got no idea. I thought it was going to be China, but after they took out the underage players, I have no clue.
I don't know
Is
what
Gyro
else you
banned?
want
Why
in
would
there,
Gyro
right?
be banned?
Charge
No?
smart, play longer. The HS power control, it powers up the phone directly rather than charging your battery. And
Got
this
invited,
reduces
but I
the
wasn't
thermal
eligible in
stress.
the
And
end
this
because
is
I'm from
a issue
Australia.
that a lot of mobile gamers face that Sony has.
I thought there
found
was
a
an
way
other
around. So
region
your-
for like
your
all the
charge is gonna be
non-included.
plugged in
Maybe not.
all the time as you're streaming for hours.
Put the
and
shoutcast
hours and
volume
hours
up a bit.
non-stop. And that's not
You guys want to hear more about the Sony Xperia 1 Mark III for the 17,000th time? You haven't heard about it enough times? You want me to increase the volume?
AJ, no audio latency. It has.
Do you
the
not watch
glory-
any other stage 4 ones?
3.5 audio jack, AJ. Let's you plug in.
Is it
your
night
gaming
in
headset
Canada
into
right
an
now?
in-game
No.
sound instead with no
It's
audio
the same
latency.
time in
So
Canada that it is
anything with an aux
in the
cord,
US,
just plug it
depending
in
on
there.
which region
It's
of
really-
the two that you're in.
It's by gamers. It's for the gamers, AJ, and that is the Xperia Sony 1.
What are the countries that belong to
And not
Garena?
only that, last but not the
Philippines,
least, AJ,
Indonesia,
is
Taiwan,
run by the quad
Singapore,
Qualcomm Snapdragon gaming performance.
Thailand.
It's just the best of the best. It's just
Which
what
ones am I missing,
the
chat?
best gaming phone will offer, and Sony.
Please give me a Sony Xperia. Well, we're doing a Sony Xperia giveaway on Twitter, so if you'd like to
The
join that, you
specs on
can.
This phone blows my mind. Make me go, how in the
Malaysia.
world is that even
Is
possible?
Malaysia the
A
only one I was
majority
missing?
of
Brunei?
whatever is available within the phone is only, available
Australia.
out there in the market.
Malaysia,
for
I think, was the
gaming
only one I was
PCs
missing.
As well as monitors, you know that, Jericho. I mean,
I
moving
said
from
Philippines,
a
you
60
goob.
frame per second monitor to a 120.
Okay, I'm
frame
pretty
per
sure
second
Pure's-
144 actually, but it's capped at 120.
You being serious? Cambodia?
It changes the way you play those games. It changes your ranks as well, man. You get to see your opponents way faster. You get to take those shots first.
Yeah, you're really gonna be the advantage there.
Not
AJ. So
Australia?
if
I
you-
mean, Garena's
all the
Southeast
viewers
Asia.
there,
Why
if
would
you
it
wanna grab
include
this, go
Australia?
ahead. The Sony Xperia 1 Mark III. It's gonna be the best phone, but we did see the almighty boys there, Incendio.
You forgot Singapore? Nope, I said Singapore.
Shut up. But now we do have RSG. We have Alfari Eds, Ranger, Derp, and Raven, the two titans of Malaysia and Singapore.
Tunisia.
Going back at it again, AJ. This is
All right, Ranger, we need you to show up right here.
Wait to see whether or not the Malaysians will be able to step it up. Almighty.
Am I gonna be
has
casting stage
managed to
5?
take
I hope so.
down one of two kings that they usually come across. in the form of Omega Esports. And now, RSG, just another king that they are used to smashing already. But whether or not they can do it on a stage like the Garena Regional Qualifier, we will have to wait and see. We all know how Captain Ranger is. You take him down once, you might be able to pull that off. Second time round is gonna be much difficult. I think we've got a little bit of an issue here with the graphics. That's definitely not derp.
I don't think Shut Up's
unless
playing.
he lost, like,
As far as
50
I
kilos the
am
past 3
aware.
seconds.
The head-to-head coming in here, AJ. We'd have Shut Up versus Raven, AJ. 15 kills for Shut Up, 13 for
RSG or bots.
for
I
Raven.
kind of feel
50
bad
deaths,
because
50 deaths for
there's a lot of
Raven,
RSG
8
fans out there,
assists,
but they didn't even win their own region.
I'm so sorry, Eds.
They lost to a
I've
team
already-
named Crackheads.
It's okay, man. It's okay.
Blame Jan.
Sometimes the images get mixed up. You know, it's a clean feed that's coming through. We don't have much of a control over the graphics. We do.
Yo,
apologize,
Almighty's
but
not
whatever
the
it is,
team that's
we'll
playing.
just try to hang on in there. Hardpoint. It looks like
Yes, I'm aware that
RSG
Noah
will
shaved
be
his head.
able to ban the first map and go in here with the very first choice. Let's see if or not they take Hackney out.
We
of
can't
the
see
mix.
the
No, they
statue blocking the
don't.
way.
Hackney
I
out,
mean,
you know, it's a map that RSG likes.
Don't care.
Summit they do like as well. Standoff they like as
Indonesian
well. The
region?
problem
There is no
here
Indonesian
all
region. They're all a
the
part
maps
of
that
Garena.
RSG plays, Almighty is damn good at as well. They most of the time jump into scrims together.
Crackheads or
Summit is gonna
persistence and
be the
gas
very
users?
first place.
They didn't
Hopefully
ban
we find
those
a standoff in here. We're not
in the
gonna be
regional
able to get
qualifiers?
Hackney out, but if someone brings in Takeoff to the mix, I'm gonna faint.
Am I shaving my head?
I think I'd
Guys,
do the same here.
I'm never shaving my head.
Summit's gonna be first for RSG and
Never.
Raid, there you go. I was going to suggest Raid, but
At least not in the next 5 years.
Almighty lose the coin toss and they're gonna get that second pick. They
Yeah, no, I don't know why
out of
Noah
all the
shaved his
maps,
head.
that's RSG's one
He's
of
just
the-
weird
one
like
of my
that.
favorite maps for S&D and for domination, RSG picks standoff. So
Yeah.
pretty straightforward. All 3 classic.
Indonesia
maps,
sometimes
It's
can't
just
play
gonna
with
be a
Singapore?
straight-up
What?
gunfight galore here. We do see the Annihilator being banned and the Death Machine. So
Shave head for 100 gifted? Nah, you'd have to give me way more than 100 gifted to
even
shave my
the-
head.
Also, the Sparrow is gonna come into play, AJ. So let's see who's gonna be
Too
coming
low.
from this year.
Oh, absolutely, man. I mean, Summit and Standoff definitely expected if Hackney Yard was left available. I am pretty sure it might have gotten pulled into the mix.
I just said, I'm not
you
shaving
said,
it for 100
very
gifted.
cheeky, bringing us into Raid for Search and Destroy. We have
300
seen
gifted?
RSG play
No.
S&D on this map. They're quite good at it. But overall,
500 gifted, I would
RSG
think
is
about it,
just
but
not
probably
really
still no.
sharp when it comes to S&D, and that's my greatest concern for them. So they have to take their chances going all in at hardpoint because they need to get
Yeah,
the
I
momentum
don't-
and
I
they
don't
need
think
to
I would
shut
do it
down
for 500
Almighty from the
gifted.
get-go. If they allow Almighty to carry in the momentum that they have already gotten off of Omega Esports,
I think it would have to be
a done deal.
it would have to be at least 1,000 gifted before I would consider
They
it.
actually have to win everything here. They can't lose
Yeah.
anymore. It's just gonna be really hard, AJ. So that first game has to be very. They have
Give
to
you
be on
1,000
point here,
pesos?
AJ. So let's see what's gonna happen here,
Joke?
AJ.
My
I do
joke to
believe
you?
That first game, I'm gonna give it. You know what? I'm still.
I'll
gonna go for my
PayPal
boys. I'm
you
sorry, I was
700
so-
to
I
do it
was
on
so
stream?
excited,
No way.
AJ. You saw me, but I'm still gonna go with RSG, AJ.
I understand where you're coming from. My bet's on Almighty. Let's see.
A
if or not the
1,000 for me
Singaporeans
to
will be able
consider
pull
it.
this off, or whether or not.
Or I would
the
consider it if
Haimao
somebody offered
Malaya
1,000.
Representing boys from RSG will be able to get this.
I don't know.
Setup makes a
We're just gonna put it
Will
off
be
the
able to
table
find
for
a
now,
player
you know?
right behind him, but stands
I
in
can't
the
see
smoke.
anything.
This is just an obstruction of their viewpoint.
You know, if you had the
I
MX-9, you would have won that
don't think
gunfight.
That's exactly what Alvari meant to do, but he bought 2 of those
Ooh,
shots. Gets taken
Raven?
out by an MX-9 and Almighty.
I don't know if this is the
Open
map
up
for the,
quite well in the first
M67.
hard point, but RSG's right back in there to pick up those points as well.
Yeah, we do see the controls coming in here, but now RSG already inside the hill here. AJ.
Okay.
Just a control. You need to get control of that.
Wait,
second
they're
hill,
playing
AJ.
AMT?
You see Almighty.
Wait,
trying to wait for their teammates, but all RSG on the kill feed, and now everything is going up for them at the start with 21 and 9.
Were they playing
Zap
AMT
last
the-
to beat here. Will will spot Ranger, but gets a hit from it.
I can't remember.
Ranger takes him out as well, runs out of ammo, and just like that.
1 Bitcoin? Yes, I will do it for 1 Bitcoin. That I will do. If DNS wins all 3 games, I'll donate another 30.
It's not gonna
All
be
right.
that point that you do RSG
They wait. Why was I confused before? Now I don't remember. I'm confused.
That final second ticks on, and now we will drop
Bobby's
on
old.
in towards
26 is
hardpoint
old.
number
I'm not
at the
43,
edge
guys.
platform. Beeline by
I'm
the players of
26.
Almighty, but I love seeing this. You do RSG. They take control of the green radar station.
Woo.
They take control of that spawn first. But look at the tremendous opportunity that Almighty get, and they take
How have you
control
not killed
of
him?
the
I was about to say, what the heck? That dude was just staying alive.
Hardpoint. So much of pressure. Malaysia comes back through.
Holy
but it looks
concussion.
Like it's a tough fight in here at the edge platform, Jericho.
Yeah, you know that first hill, RSG gets that.
Oh my gosh.
Time, but now we do see back
Yo, can we ban concussions for Worlds so I don't have to watch this?
Get that final 20 seconds, but the rotation is gonna come in here for Almighty. They still try to push for that last one. If you look at your map, AJ, number 3, 4, and 5 from RSG, they're just
I do not look like I'm in my 40s, Chad. Stop bullying me. God.
Radar station, and now let's see what's gonna happen.
I love this. You do RSG. They are playing this map really, really
You
well.
think
They
I look like I'm
way
in
to
my
the
40s? You just
platform,
haven't seen a
but players
40-year-old
from the
before.
side of Almighty trickling in one by one. And I can see Irfan J going in for the backstab. He manages to get the takedown number 1, and if he can get the kill yet again, the spawn side will go to Almighty. Almighty's already spawning out of the Special Forces base, and they should be able to put on the pressure into cable car platform, dropping in all of those players.
RSG's looking good right now.
The fight finally kicks off. They've taken their own sweet time to jump on in, but Adapt finally will be able
There's less
to
red
ask
dot than
those
you
tough
expected?
questions. You do RSG. The question
I always
is
felt like people
whether or not
over
they're
it.
gonna come in here for the
Or,
challenge back away. 30 seconds to give to
like
Almighty is
exaggerated
way
the
too
amount of
much, Jericho.
red dot usage in Garena. I didn't realize how much more time was left on that hill. Good lord. Heaven pulling out the AS Val. I respect it.
The Sparrow, that's why you have to ban the Sparrow, because they can just take out the whole team. Yeah. But now Almighty, they have to
13?
65 to 47, but RG managed to flip the spawns.
I don't know what it is. It feels like players that pull out the AS Val just always pop off with it. I don't know why.
Look at the map, number 3 and number 2.
Maybe it's just because only the crack players use the Sparrow, but
Plays coming in there. You can have that 3 seconds. We'll take this next 60.
That was damn smart, bro.
yeah, why
Why
is RSG pushing that? That was so stupid.
I'm not so sure as to what you do RSG is playing at here, but I believe the scrap.
Yeah, they're
points
chalked.
will, I guess, put a lot of momentum in their side as well. You do RSG are making a push in
Oh, wasted
towards
sparrow.
the
Well, not a
forward
wasted
point. Blue
sparrow,
Raiders
but
Station
should have gotten
is
better
able to
value out of
this
it.
time round, and Team Blue actually takes it over. What
Oh
a
my
fitting
gosh.
way to make a comeback. 40 seconds to go. You
This
do
is surprisingly
RSG.
close.
They need to reset the spawn as well. Are the players going to be able to do that? Both of them spawning out of the gorilla base so far, and Almighty try to make a beeline in here, but their players are trickling in one by one. You do RSG.
Chat, you
so much
only
of
think
pressure.
I look like I'm
Holding
40
on to the corner,
because I
won't be
actually
able to
have
pass
facial
when
hair,
it's right behind it.
and none of the other
Almighty
CODM
touchdown
YouTubers
shot.
do.
You do
Except for
RSG.
Hawks, but he didn't even post anymore.
Be able to catch up to Almighty now.
I guarantee you Hawks is younger than you think he is.
But RSG, they just played right into their trap. They managed to get that early break, and now the lead is in here. Al-Fadi's still in the hill, but it doesn't matter. The tide is here now, and now we do see the rotations coming in here. Next, second set of rotation, Irfan J in the new one, but look at the map. RSG just trying to get.
Why doesn't Hawks post? Because it's been sick for like a month.
On the hill just yet. They want to clear out everything there. Derp with that gravity vortex will not get anyone, but will be able to at least cover it for a while. And now RSG has control. AJ, let's see if they can try to win the game.
Oh, what a play by the Malaysians, and now you do RSG going in for the.
Y'all are only saying Hawks' age because you know what his age is. You're not saying how old he looks. Y'all are capping right now.
Most open hard
Exactly, yeah, I was shocked when I learned he was 21. Exactly. Y'all are capping so hard.
Edge platform, Derp takes a two-piece. Irfan J as well as Heaven shut down, and even the flank does not come through. You do RSG. They've called the plays of Almighty, and they are going in here.
I literally shave my beard and I get carded at places that I go into.
Let's get that bread, and it looks like Almighty will.
Ranger! Wow, Resurgence took the lead by a lot. What? When did that happen? I get too busy arguing with you guys. Can they close it out though?
Yeah, they have to get it right here, but fully streaked out Ranger.
Ooh, I don't know if that was the time for the pred. Obviously, you get some value. Oh, Raven, you gotta win that.
But
Wow. Can't believe he landed that. Oh, he missed that one. Nades, Heaven, 26. Oh, concussion. Wow. Ranger making the plays. Yeah, what was that we were saying about RSG being washed?
Catching up to 100 now. I'm not so sure as to how the Malaysians have not gotten this done already. They went in there for a tremendous setup of the sentry gun.
Oh, what a turn right there as well. Good hold. Oh, you gotta hit those shots. Oh no, big concussion. That's a huge two-piece. They have nobody on the hill. Hello. Oh my gosh. Wait, is RSG throwing? Wait, they get that one. I don't think they can close it here though. They have no control for P2. Uh-oh. AMT. They've got a good hold here. Oh no. Oh no. Is this gonna happen? Oh, good pressure. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this might happen. Why did Heaven drop down? That could be a good play. Big kill. They might get it. They get it.
Just like that, RSG wins the game 150 to 134.
Oh my gosh.
And just like that, RSG finally gets on the board.
It was the Green Raider station, man.
Wait.
2 times back to back when they were playing in here for the second hard point. It looked like
Why did Heaven go
so much of control
down?
On this map. They are ecstatic now as they get this victory. They
I
know exactly
didn't really
how powerful Almighty is, and they are desperate for the wins. If they
Why would you wrap back through control center when you only have, like, you give up 3 seconds, you lose? He played really well, but that was a bad play for him.
At this stage of the competition.
He tried to flank. You don't go for a flank when you can only give 3 points before they win?
Heaven and shot up with 34 and 32. It just shows that even though if you do drop a lot of kills,
you don't have time to do that.
It just comes down in the end. It really comes down in the end. You know, I feel like the one that really made Almighty lose.
That was a questionable play.
In P4. One of the players of RG actually spawned at the,
not that they would have 100% won, but
yeah, it kind of cost
they had such a good setup.
They had the early rotation, but RSG just managed to break it in mere seconds. AJ,
wow,
they got that
well played.
Ranger
RSG
went off in that second rotation.
They looked really good right there.
Out, and it just really changed the game. We did see a little bit of life from Almighty in the Blue Raider station, but it just didn't matter in the end. Eds got that game-winning play, and no one was near to contest, and it was all RSG.
Yeah, and I wonder if or not this.
He tried to secure the next hard point.
We can see from RSG because
I guarantee you that is not what he was doing.
It's gonna be raid, search and destroy. This time, this is a map pick coming in from the
going for the next hard point. Oh, I can't rewind on Facebook. Facebook sucks
in the past, and I want to see Derp step it up. If Derp can shine, RSG will take this game.
Facebook sucks. Let's see.
Before, or if he can try to do some Holger wall bangs, it's gonna be really huge here. So he has
what is
to
this?
Step it up first,
Raid S&D? Okay.
Like now the
I want to go back and watch that.
AJ, if he can hit those snipes with the Arctic before.
Honestly, this looks like better resolution.
It's gonna be really huge.
Yeah.
So he
screw Facebook. Facebook sucks.
But I feel like now that the momentum is with them, they're gonna be a little bit.
Yeah.
Catching up to they went, they could hard point right back. This game, get this done.
They had such a good hold. Okay. Yeah, there's no way he's playing for next when there's 43 seconds remaining. Let me look at the minimap. I'm assuming he goes for the wrap right there, right? That's just... I could understand if they'd stacked the point, but they only had 1 player there to defend against like 4 players on the way in for Resurgence. Yeah, he goes up for the wrap, and then there's 2 players waiting for him, or 1 player at least. and he loses the gunfight. Wow. Yeah, that was a big mistake. Apparently, the swordfish from Black Ops 4 is coming to COD Mobile Season 9. Looks like an AR.
Here comes Ranger on his own. We'll try to get one, but he just get one. But managed to get traded by Incendio. Eds is there as well. It's going to be a 1v1 Adapt versus Eds here. Who's going to get that kill right here? 3v3 at the moment. Alfari with the trade there. Beautiful trades coming in from RSG. And now it's going to be 2v3 with Bomb.
Oh my gosh, I drank so much coffee for breakfast that I just got to pee again.
Make it way back through here with the numbers just not being on their side. Derp definitely manages to hit those shots. This is what we're talking about. If Derp can find his angles, it's going to be a game changer, man. This guy, so much of potential to carry the team. But Derp, he blows hot and cold in some of these competitions. But when he finds his momentum, there's just no stopping you to RSG.
And no stopping you to RSG if you do have the momentum. Now they have the bomb being protected, and it's all up to Heaven in a 1v3. This should be impossible, but I know Heaven is one of the best snipers there. But oh my, what a beautiful shot coming in from Derp. Now it's 1-0 RSG taking that first round. I like what they did there. You know, the help was always there.
Yeah.
One player goes down, other comes up. The trades are good, and RSG taking that first round.
Yeah, in a situation like that, you definitely can ask Derp, Heaven freaking who, right? Because Heaven one shot, one kill. Guy does not pull off the trigger quick enough. Holger, 26, managing to take that sniper out of the equation. Well played by Derp. RSG getting that first point definitely will be a boost in terms of confidence. A 4-1 hold here coming in for that alpha side stack. But the bomb's now going to go in for a quick approach. Irfan J takes out Ranger from this equation. Eds manages to shut down Incendio. He can go in for that backdoor entry. Raven with the opportunity for the shutdown misses that
Plant
shot.
down.
Amex will let him down. But now Irfan J in front.
Smoking.
Able to step in and ask these
Gets the
questions.
heady. Oh my
But
gosh.
it's not gonna be that easy.
Wow, that's a huge one for Alfari.
That easy bomb is
Concussion.
down here, 4v3.
And the snipe.
Comes in there, and Shut Up is there for the snipe.
Ooh.
Yes, he can. Tuba can get a third one. No, he missed.
You gotta hit that final one.
Actually, Alfari in a 1v2. Bomb is there. Snipe.
Uh-oh.
Alfari is there.
Oh, the power of the shorty.
Yes. 1-1. Beautiful claims coming in from Almighty, and Shut Up makes that play.
RSG are the Detroit bad boys, but in COD Mobile, LOL. Watch it on YouTube, yeah.
Versus one, you pick a fight, you go in for the commit. Even if you die, so what? The odds were already against you. I don't mind. I love seeing both of these teams take it up against each other full force. And now it's
Holy concussions.
4-1 stack, but this time round,
I feel like the
it's gonna be
scenarios
a
in which they use concussions just don't make sense. Like, why would you use your concussions at the start of the round when you're not going to have an angle to peek the person that you've concussed?
Down now to just 45 seconds. Let's see the boys from RSG scurry on for.
Yeah, let's see if they can retake Ed's.
Like, maybe one person sends a concussion, but you don't send all your concussions. Oh, good shots by Eds. Ooh, good shot. Oh, if he had hit the follow-up, that would have been filthy.
Almighty, he is on a mission on winning this S&D.
Yeah, and it's definitely one of the
To
players
scare them.
I'm not so sure.
Yo, imagine RSG wins the S&D too.
Players to watch.
Ed's
but
got 6.
The image that you saw on your screen for the side of RSG, that was Eds, and I definitely agree. Eds is one of the key players to look out for. But you know,
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
RSG has been set up.
I feel like AMT doesn't really play S&D that much differently from the rest of the Garena teams.
And I guess that's exactly where the inconsistency comes from for RSG.
Holy concussion.
They don't really have each and every single one of their players up all the time at 100%, but they do have that synergy for, you know, the others.
Ooh, this dude's one. Oh, shut up. What a shot. Oh, that's not easy to do. Especially as he's strafing right there. Might be a little bit. Oh my gosh.
Yes, he can. And now
No way. Went from a 4v2 to a 2v2.
round, but now it's slowly looking like an almighty round with
I think he gets this. Oh, he was a 1/10 of a second off.
Spot him, but information is given. A minute left. AJ, they still have a lot of.
You're gonna have to back to top basketball.
Let's see if or not they will be able to make.
Ooh, we gotta hit those.
What in the world happened?
Wow.
It's a 3-2-1. RSG. Absolutely.
That shot over the bomb head, he knows. That was filthy.
really, really smart plays coming in from both teams actually. But RSG is
That was actually filthy.
the better team at the moment, AJ. So now let's see if they can pull off another round, or will Almighty get that second round?
Oh, it is a 3-2-1. It looks like Heaven is looking for a snipe. Hardscope's not going to be paying off for him, as the rest
Nobody
of the players
there.
back away towards that A side hole. And
How do you let Derp get all the way up through mid-map
if he oversteps
with
his boundaries,
nobody
he will get
contesting?
taken out, but if he holds onto this
There's
perfectly,
zero
he
map
will be a
control for
game
AMT.
changer. And now coming in against Adapt, Derp reveals his position.
What?
And Heaven takes him out of the equation.
That's a
Bad
nice
play.
shot.
A very bad play coming in there. But,
Oh, he's going for the hop-up shot. Ranger?
Play actually, AJ.
Hello?
Hitting that flank at the back, and Incendio doing the damage. 2 versus 4.
Oh, another
Heaven gets
disgusting
one.
shot for Heaven.
Off the Raven, but doesn't even pop up.
All right, AMT bouncing back.
3 for RSG, 2 for Almighty. Let's see what they can do on the offensive side.
Let's see, 3-2, Almighty. They've turned, even worse situations around. At the moment, Ed seems to be popping off. Alfari finding a little bit of his momentum as well.
I love how nobody uses trophies. Like, it's not that they just have like one person running like literally 0 people running trophies. Oh my gosh, how is he alive?
They want to get that information first, and they've done really well in terms of
shut up.
It is a 4 versus 3.
What is that, a 4.4 times? Is that what it is? What in the world? They literally play S&D like a respawn.
Yeah, tables have turned in a while, but Ed's here with 9 kills. Tails still has a 1v2 here. Pops a smoke. We'll be able to try to do something here, AJ, but look at the play here. Can Eds do something against
Oh, you're
Play
dead.
with his life? Yes, he does. In the nick of time, and shot up to spot him, but has a
Doesn't have the angle.
The AMAX is there as well.
What in the world? 6 times scope?
He should be able to wrap around the whole map because he has the bomb.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that's 4.4. I don't think you can put a 6 on a
Can he try to pick one
AR,
off
can you?
Yeah, he can take these shots.
That's only for snipers.
Mid to close range, maybe long range shots. Yeah, he's gonna get snuffed out. He needs to play this really well. Perhaps catch someone off guard, get a little lucky.
Yeah, I guess if it works.
Positioning. Ed's now making a B.
Yeah, a lot of precision on it, you know.
9 seconds left on the clock.
I feel like a 3 times would do the job, but if you feel the need,
on his side, a quick
look in the nade, that might be perfect. Nope. Hop up. Oh, he got red. Oh, he got shot from behind.
Shut up! It's just a little too quick.
Yeah, just a little
That
bit
scope
too
is
quick.
sexy. I don't know about that.
Both guys, from Shut Up and Adapt, the wall bang came in.
Hide 3-3.
So let's see what.
Somebody give Ed some help. My man is 9 and 3.
RSG still take control of this game.
It's a 3-3 so far. Almighty
What,
looking
the
for a
spectator
comeback
glitch?
on D-line. 5-man push coming in towards basketball court, and I love to see this from the side of U2 RSG. If they can make it in there quickly, if they can make it in there first, they might be able to get the plant and the pressure. But Incendio takes Raven out of the equation, making these numbers
Oh, that's some bad. Oh, it's bad timing, but he still got a kill out of it.
Immediately
Big
gets the
trades.
shot, and here comes Captain Ranger. 3-3 in a 3 versus 3. Let's go. This is gonna be round number 7. The bomb has been planted. You do RSG. Let's see exactly how
Ooh,
Almighty
that's
comes into
your
the
teammates
approach,
up there.
because Ranger's gonna be making it
Uh-oh.
very, very difficult
What a
out in
shot by
He
Heaven.
takes the initial shots. He reveals his position, and Heaven takes advantage. The bomb now. The approach comes through from the side of Almighty. It might be
It's gonna be tough to defend for Eds. Oh my gosh, Heaven.
Shots him down. AJ.
Huge
Now,
round right there.
tables are turning, AJ.
Resolution so bad? Yeah, I know.
With a very, very aggressive
I'm annoyed by it.
attack at the map, but now they're having some problems on the offense.
Okay, now 3-4 Almighty with the.
No one using the sniper for RSG? Yeah, it's costing them right now.
For you to RSG to handle once again. Derp needs
It's
to
tougher
find
to
his
snipe on
momentum.
offense, but still
That's
such a
not
valuable
really found
asset
yet.
to have.
Eds is stepping up for the team. If we don't see Derp show in this matchup, we might have to wait for domination. Maybe a 2-2-1.
This is a really good B hold for
definitely looking for the
AMT.
victory, and then
Like
they can come
AMT's
back
defense,
at
I will say, looks a lot.
domination.
Oh, what?
Out Heaven shuts Derp out of the equation, and once
How did he
again,
get that
Derp
info?
able to shine. Heaven looking for a few more shots, and the shot
Oh, I thought he was gonna hit a no scope on him. Shut Up gets one too.
Shut Up on the other hand, it removes a Ranger from the game. It's a 3 versus
Raven.
3 once again.
Yeah, I mean, I think Heaven is just really shutting down Dirt.
Pushing up through mid.
There, but
Gets one.
Gets one. That's so
Oh, he gets the trade. Huge play for Raven.
2v2. AJ bomb is down in zigzag. No one, they did not get the bomb actually. Alfari miscarried the bomb, and now be able to carry the bomb. 55 seconds, a lot of time to work here, AJ. But
Let's see.
they get the information.
2v2. Oh my gosh. Oh, Irfan could get the timing right here. Oh, he gets the info. He knows there's people in there. He misses the shots. Raven trades.
Raven turns it around again.
Wow. You gotta get at least one there.
To go down on basketball court now.
Oh man.
Seconds, and I think Alfari needs to make.
I think they're getting right back to B. Adapt's not gonna be in range to get a kill either way. Oh, bad timing.
Like you say, Jericho, Call of Duty mobile timing at its best there.
Oh man.
Best, you know. I thought Irfan J was gonna make a play there, but I feel like the nervous.
Oh, he's gonna push up mid, Raven. Bad timing for Raven this time. Oh, but he gets the info. That's all you needed. That's all you needed.
Gallery, but he read it. Raven read it. Information is given, and Adapt.
Oh, but he backs up.
He's gonna come out there just trying.
Oh, he sees him there. There you go. There you go. Whew. A little bit closer than you'd like for it to be if you're RSG. They played it well though. Sometimes that's just the way the timing is, you know.
Only do they want to put up a fight, and I think
you can't watch two angles at once.
Whether or not they can grab it, it's all left to, I believe.
What is that concussion?
Incendio and Heaven, they seem to be quite.
I just want to know, why don't they throw concussions and nades together? Because if somebody gets concussed, they can't run away from a nade. You have the potential to get like a 1 or a 2 together, instead of just tossing concussions at everybody when you don't have an angle to follow up. Oh, you gotta find one there. He wasn't looking at you.
And basketball court is immediately opened up.
Yeah, they already gonna get in there. The bomb will be planted though.
That the AMAX, I'm assuming?
AMAX, can he try to do something there?
Yep.
Gets the shots
It's
down,
one.
does not get anyone at all.
Another one of those. A lot of damage, not a whole lot of kills.
Now it's gonna be a 4.
Heaven finds Raven. That's huge.
What's gonna happen here? But
Oh,
Shut
the
Up with
nade from
free
Shut
for
Up.
Alfari as well. Now it's 3v4. Retake's gonna come into play here. 30 seconds left. Can RSG hold it down, or will Almighty get?
You do have a lot of wallbang potential, but I feel like the Holger in that situation makes more sense. Trades? One left? Yeah. He does have a Holger, but Heaven's, yup, Heaven. Heaven is not missing those right now. He's trying to bounce back after the questionable play in the hard point.
Make it very close towards that victory. Match
Yeesh.
point here, 5-4.
Yeah, one more round for Almighty when we thought that RSG was gonna take this S&D.
Like, he's just not missing his snipes right now.
And let's see
I don't think I've seen him miss one.
Are we gonna
I'm
go
sure he
for
has,
round
but
number
wow,
11? But
he's playing really well.
here for Almighty. The rush is in. Almighty Heaven looking at gallery.
He wants that wall bang again.
On the left side, they have noticed that there are going to be players there. I think the rotation will come in.
And I think the rotation
This is
will
just
be
not a
pursued
great
by
angle for the MX-9.
Ranger
And
does
especially
not
when Heaven's
find
on the
it.
other side with the sniper.
Instead, it
Oh,
will
he
be
finds
Heaven
two?
takes down Alfari as well
Oh
as Dirk,
my
but still
gosh.
Not finding his momentum, and I feel like it's way too late. Raven takes Shut Up out, just tries to trade out these.
That's a big
bodies, but it's
trade.
not gonna be enough. A
But as long as Heaven's still in play, you're in danger.
Ranger as well as Adapt is going to be breaking down at that central garden. Ranger needs to watch his back. Right behind him, if Adapt steps out of his corner,
That's a big one.
Incendio takes Raven out of the equation, and I guess
And
that
another.
itself cripples the part of Udo RSG. 3-1 now.
Yeah, with just an MX-9, I don't think this is possible. Especially with Heaven alive.
If you're getting taken out by Heaven at the start, you know.
Eds does have 13. If he can find a sniper, it's possible. Oh, but Adapt sees him right there.
Games here, Eds finally gets spotted, and let's see if he can still try to clutch here. But this should be a game.
Oh, he made his way around. Got an angle to work with. Can get one, but he loses the gunfight anyway. Dang, but RSG looked good right there.
Udo RSG goes down. What a comeback from the Lion City representing all.
RSG looked really good.
They really need to win that game. Huge plays coming in from both teams. You know, I thought RSG was going to win that, but, you know, Almighty, Heaven and Shut Up turning it up as well as Adapt and all these players, Irfan J and Shut Up, they're just doing everything perfectly, and now they're going to be able
Man,
to
Heaven.
1-1, but, you know, they have to now. If you're RSG, you wanted.
That's just like when you have a sniper that's having that amount of impact, it's tough to counter.
Yeah,
and that's part of the reason why NRX hasn't been able to consistently win an S&D is because Whoopi has not been playing at that level for them.
To make that comeback through, Heaven was instrumental.
That's huge.
Shut Up was definitely a player that they all fell back to. But I think Adapt was one of the most effective players, right? His skills, not too many, but the number of times he was surviving in those fights, the number of times he was the final player to make those plays for the side of Almighty, I think he was quite instrumental, Jericho.
Heaven face reveal, lol.
Indeed, AJ, you know, Adapt, even with those 4 kills, AJ, it didn't really matter. I do agree with you. He was doing a lot of plays, tagging up a lot of the enemies, just getting those assists. So I feel like if you guys think he's not
AMT choked first game, I mean, it would have been more of a choke for RSG to lose it than for AMT to. Like, they had one player make a bad play, but it came after RSG had like 7 players make a bad play. You know?
Interesting as Almighty
or 7 times when players made bad plays, I guess.
This comeback, I'm pretty sure Udo RSG were not expecting, but it's something they will just have to deal with. Will Udo RSG face?
Okay, that was a really weird comment, P-Shooter.
Or will they make a comeback out of nowhere?
What stage is this? This is stage 4 for Garena.
And they have picked to play at standoff. And if anything,
bro, skip please. This is live. We can't skip. That's not a thing that we can do.
Rocket at standoff.
Yeah, that is very true, AJ.
I don't know. I didn't get to watch RSG game 1, but they don't look bad.
The standoff map is gonna be really close, especially with the Sparrow being in play, AJ. So, like, especially.
Oh wait, yeah, they didn't ban Sparrow. That didn't register for me before. Oh. That's not a real desk, right? Oh, that's not even the thing.
It should be an almighty map, in my opinion.
What's playing behind AJ?
Because both momentums are now in the same levels. So I think it's just gonna come down to the gunfights, honestly.
Is that just is that a
going to come down to the gunfights?
Xperia commercial?
It does come down to the gunfights. You know,
I've never seen that before.
Trouble, Jericho, because when we went into hardpoint, it was the side of Almighty winning a majority.
QXR
of
good?
gunfights.
No.
They were getting the kills, but the points
Trophies
were
allowed,
picked up
obviously.
by the side of Udo RSG. Maybe this might be a similar situation, but this time around we are dropping into domination, and winning gunfights means
Omega might not even qualify. I mean, given that there's only one team that qualifies, yeah, I would say there's definitely a chance that Omega doesn't qualify.
Be able to find that momentum, because if they cannot find their aim,
I'd say there's pretty good chance.
Kills, they're not going to be able to take the W.
Yeah, that is true. AJ now hopping
on
what? Board with Ranger, but trying to
Wait,
get
what?
immediately.
Huh?
We do see players here coming in, back and forth.
Derp fires back. 2? Oh, that's huge. I think they can be here.
Trying to get some players down. You know, trying to get that precision gameplay, getting those power positions.
Got him in a shooting zigzags. That's unfortunate. He's got 1 HP.
RSG managed to get captured after B, and now
yeah, they do get B. But then there's the triple going in for AMT.
It looks like it's all fine and dandy for the
FHJ, what the frick? I didn't know people still use that.
B flag almost getting tapped by the Singaporean side, but they will get shut down.
Big feet. Yep. B goes right back.
Drone does not meet its mark, and Almighty
it probably hit a trophy.
Uh-oh,
Heaven. I was about to say, if he survives there, the miracle. This is a good play. They want A. That's an easy take. Oh, but a triple. Irfan finds 2. Finds 3. Oh, that could be disastrous.
Distraction gameplay at its finest, but now can they manage to capture B?
Okay,
all right, you get some information. You can see the players through the walls, and you die to a shorty.
such a huge difference in comparison to the matchup that they took against Rimo Sadewa. Even the way the players moved
Okay.
seems to be so different in comparison, right? I mean, it pales in comparison, if you ask me, to the first series that
Big
RSG.
triple Irfan Pred.
The way they go in there for those rotations and flanks, absolutely perfect.
See, I like AMT not getting greedy and going for the triple cap. I just feel like there's so many situations where your team triple cap finds a way to turn into the other team triple capping. Feels like it happens a lot more often than a double cap turning into a triple cap for the opposite team. Yeah, they're playing this really well. They're just winning more gun. Like, look at the feed. AMT, 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 AMT. I don't know why we're wasting sparrows, but
I think
that doesn't hit. What? That was weird.
The numbers look great on their side, but look at the flank coming through from the side of
Oh, good read.
Might be able to pull this off to perfection, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The players that are
this is how do you still lose? Oh, it's because he had a shotgun. I was about to say, what the heck?
Ripped wide open by the players from Almighty. They take control of mid square.
It feels like Irfan has a bazillion kills, but he's only got 10.
As I say that, Eds and Ranger, they drop Irfan as well as Heaven.
Going for the double. Oh, the turn for Eds. That's a lot of points. He's pretty close to a Pred. Ooh. Yeah, it's a little bit late in the half. Oh my gosh, Incendio. I'm pretty sure he accidentally got that kill. Wow, Ranger. Wait, if they can triple before the half. Oh, he had people spawning behind him anyway.
You know, funny one thing though. They invested so much in.
No, it's not best of 3. This is just group play, so everybody plays 3 games regardless.
At least for like the next 3 to 5 seconds, AJ. But I guess it's gonna be worth it because I feel like they earned a lot of score checks here.
Why are you calling it your sparrow at the bottom of the stairs?
Let's see if Ranger can do anything with his sparrow. Nothing being picked off.
Can't find the guy.
Almighty just.
Yeah, that was a waste of a sparrow.
And now it's gonna be another battle for me. Let's see what's gonna happen here.
77 to 61.
Good play for shut up.
Taking on Udo RSG in this final matchup. It's 1-all.
Almighty's pretty content to sit back and not cap B.
The one who wins this domination match.
Whoa! Oh my gosh. Wow, Incendio comes up big right there. Yeah, there's just a lot of operators in play. Oh my gravity spikes.
Might just be way too late.
Oh my gosh. Ooh, big shot there.
Here comes Irfan J on the flank. No help coming in here, but
Barrow.
Raven takes out Irfan J with the dab, shuts down the push, and no one is on B. Huge plays coming in from RSG.
Wouldn't it hit?
No, another.
I mean, all Derp has to do is make sure nobody gets onto B, or just peek out and take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance. Not worth it.
Let's see if or not they struggle.
Should have just stayed in top blue.
RSG, oh, that B cap still prevented by Almighty and not. They don't even
All Almighty's got to do is play defense.
They are just going in for the all-out annihilation and kills after kills, falling on the side of Almighty. It didn't work out.
Oh, big smoke here. Concussion hits. Can he stay alive? Oh, the Hunter Killer. They might take A.
Tremendous plays to pull that B flag right back to.
Oh, they don't get A, but they get B. Yes, they do. Big plays for Heaven right there. He's got 20.
He always has an immediate response to every single question Udo RSG is asking in this game.
Trying to clear it. You got to get the triple soon. You do not have a lot of time. MX9 headshot. Double smokes. Oh, but they're just pushed so far up past Tractor.
They're just stuck. They just can't do anything because they know when they try to clap a
I don't think he wins that gunfight. Ooh, good play. Shorty? Oh, why swap? Why swap ADS with your Shorty? Oof. Couple seconds to triple cap.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a GG already, right? The time is running out. It looks like.
Ooh, you're taking too long. You can't afford to play this passive.
And I say a triple gap because
Wow,
if they
he's still
manage to
got
hold
that,
up, the
even
B
while
flag back
concussed.
Right now, maybe they have some time, but the moment Almighty
You,
crosses
I mean, you
130,
gotta
it's a
go.
GG.
You
There's
can't
no
wait.
way you're gonna be able to make a comeback, and Almighty has just been way too dominant in here. There's no way in hell
You
you're
gotta
gonna
trip.
be able to triple cap this off of them. 133 to 102.
I don't see any way that it
Prove me
happens.
wrong,
There's too many
URSG.
operators.
Prove me wrong.
They have to go
Oh,
for
Raven's got one, and he's got a hunter killer. Why not
Go
use
for it,
one of
but I feel
those?
like it's just gonna be such a
Like, you
struggle.
gotta push.
Almighty, all they have to do is hold one flag down, take out everyone one by one. Irfan J with the KRM gets one, gets taken out. So here comes Ranger at the back.
Like, y'all gotta go on the offensive.
This is where it has
Oh,
to
he gets a
occur.
hit marker.
Last push for RSG.
Eds goes big.
Gets to,
Is it big enough?
players to beat, but no help.
Hunter killer ready.
He has to push on his own.
He's ready for the player in top side. Gets a little progress. Turns, gets a kill.
Third one.
Where's the team? Somebody's gotta help him. Barrow comes out. They find one. They need the triple. They need to make it happen fast. Derp dies off.
Impossible, man.
They're spawning across the map.
They need to
Oh,
pull
that was
the
such a
Johnny
good
flag
effort.
and look at the plays from the side of Almighty. Just
Man.
backing up one after the other.
Such
They
a
stack
good
those
effort,
warriors
but the
in front.
defense is too
In fact,
clean.
they are going out for the push all the
Yeah,
way to
Heaven
Hotel
Sparrow
Yard,
gonna
shutting
steal
down
it.
Those plays from U2 RSG, not even allowing them to move in towards Guerrilla Avenue. Final
Why do
second
you
push,
not ban
and
the Sparrow?
That's just way too late, Eds. But well,
Dang.
nice try.
Yeah, that was a
That was a good game though.
Actually, that was a must-win for RSG. And if you're Almighty, yes, you could have won. Yes,
They just received the Xperia today? Really?
Again, it just shows that how Almighty is such a better team. At the
That's
moment,
crazy.
AJ. And I know RSG, we did see a glimpse of greatness in that first game, AJ.
Yeah, I don't know why they're
Now
pushing
it's just
mid.
not them. It's like Omega. Omega's also struggling.
Make a Bobby
It's
reacts
just
out of
they're
this?
having the same kind of story. They need to dig deep and try to find that old
Maybe.
RSG,
We'll see.
the kings of MY. But at the moment,
What's
they're
been
just really
the best
struggling.
game we've watched so far, chat?
It's hard for me to say that that they are not struggling. It's hard for me to disagree with you.
How will
but it's
Garena players
been
adapt to the non-shotgun meta in global? I mean, if
I
Shorty
guess a
doesn't get banned
consistent
or nerfed,
performance
they
from
gotta learn how to
URSG.
use the Shorty.
I'm not too surprised that they fell against Almighty. We've seen this happen time and time again.
They got the Xperia long ago?
Derp to step up.
I'm hearing a
way
lot of
more than what he
conflicting
did in that Search and
information
Destroy.
about who has the
Maybe
Xperia and who
they could
doesn't.
have done a little bit more in there, but when it came,
Do you
to
also think
domination,
that
I
Jericho's
feel like
voice sounds a bit like
URSG
Hitman?
They was.
No.
I wouldn't say they were so solid, but they were quite all right. They were quite good all the way through. Almighty just a step above. They won each and every single one of their gunfights.
AMT versus
Look
Omega
at the stats,
Hardpoint?
man.
I didn't watch that one.
33-27. Look on the
Or
other
I
side,
did, but
25-18.
I wasn't live.
And it just gets worse from then on. Adapt was the only player that did, the worst overall. But the rest of the players from the side of Almighty, they managed to, buffer all of the kills that he could not get for the team. 136 to 150, U2 RSG 4.
How do I learn
reverse sweep by
sniping?
the
I'm already at
Singaporeans.
legendary and there are
Almighty
too many
still
sweats.
bags this series.
I mean, play S&D.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, it just really came down in the
Don't
end,
try
you
to
know,
learn
that
sniping and
first half,
respawns.
A little bit close, AJ. I do agree with you there.
Deleted
Second
that?
half,
I
just-
mean,
they just
family-friendly
took
stream.
before they captured BAJ, which
Yeah.
was
So-
practically impossible.
Mm.
So it was all Almighty. I'm pretty sure the Sparrow. That's the
He
one
deleted it
that
because
really
it's
takes it
family-friendly
to
stream.
Almighty. I know it's just a operator skill, but
Oh, no. I agree with you,
saw,
man.
Yeah, you saw how
Yeah.
it damaged so much things,
Yeah.
and I
But-
feel like if they they could have won all three in my opinion.
Yeah, potentially, right? One of the biggest problems here was also the fact that we saw a great push come through from U2 RSG when they were trying to pick up the A flag just beside Granny's house. And it was such a clean push. 3 players went in together. And,
Hey.
such put together moments were not
What
a
are you
occurrence,
doing
very
today?
frequently within that matchup itself. U2 RSG, that was one of their very few moments where they stuck together and really, really confidently pulled off those plays. If they were able to pull off a similar play at that B flag, I have no doubts whatsoever they would have been able to tank those
Okay.
shots.
I was
pull
just
the
trying to
victory,
decide
and then back away as
because I
well.
could keep streaming and we
when
could
they
hang out
were
later,
going in
or
for
do you
those
want me to
plays,
end stream and
barely
hang out now?
anyone was over at Bakery. Those power positions were not played perfectly, and I feel like they were outplayed by Almighty on each and every single level in here. Yes,
Okay.
the scores may have
Time
been
where you hang out with
close,
her.
150 to 136, but Almighty
Okay.
was that winner.
All right, there's one more
all
match
throughout
and
that
then we'll
match,
be done.
Just because they managed to,
Love you too.
prevent any of the plays U2 RSG tried to bring in there, Jericho.
Yeah, that is true. They were just preventing every single thing. They had an answer for every play that
Yeah.
the RSG boys had. And the RSG boys, yes, they had some, they shed some light, a little bit of counter plays there, AJ, but it was just not enough. It was just a little.
If I'm not wrong, one of the Remo players
for
received the
everything,
Xperia, so
especially
probably the other
SND
teams
and
received
the
them too.
domination, 'cause in the hardpoint, yes, RSG was a different animal, AJ. They were a different kind of beast. They were actually dominating, but they were
Stop reminding us you have a life and we don't.
And
I'm sorry,
I
that
don't
was
know
not my
exactly
intention.
what went
I'll
on
mute next
here.
time.
Almighty, they took the lead. They were
My bad.
going on a wrecking train, and out of nowhere, right at that fourth hard point, that's exactly where U2RSG made their
Molly
comeback.
wearing the pants.
And I feel like Almighty
Spoken
have
like
made
somebody
a
who
better
has
play
never
here.
been in a
And like you said,
relationship.
man, after this hard point was when Ranger was fully activated, and he went popping off against everyone. It was a close call, but U2RSG actually managed to do this. And
What up, Heaven?
Malaysians aren't
Nice
gonna be very happy
snipes.
to hear me say this, but I was quite surprised that they managed to pull
Nice
this game
snipes.
off, based on where their mental state was. Right, they were broken.
Where are you
they
from?
got defeated 3-0.
Me?
They
I'm
stepped
from
into
Charlotte.
this matchup. They were not the favorites to win, but they managed to get it done, and it was quite an impressive win all through the end. Because after the fourth hard point, it was just U2RSG all the way through.
Yeah, it was all U2RSG.
It's better than AMT versus Omega, so I should probably make a reaction video on this. This game right now?
Now moving on to that.
Like the one we just watched or the one we're about to watch?
I thought it was gonna look well for RSG, but Almighty, they just prove why they are the Singapore gods here, AJ.
Yes, chat. I know that Heaven's in chat. I'm aware.
But it came down here. Heaven was just making so much good plays, AJ.
What time you showered? I have not showered today. But also it's morning, It's okay. It's socially acceptable. Trust.
First half, but second half it was just a different story, AJ.
Yeah, man.
You prefer Heaven or Whoopi? I don't prefer one.
I think about 30 plus.
Heaven
it
seems
seemed
more
like, the
consistent
comeback
right
was
now.
Very possible for you to do RSG at that point. And then
It kind of
moved
feels
on
like
to that
Whoopi's been in a
75
slump
point
for a
mark.
while,
It still
if I'm being
seemed like
honest.
that comeback was possible, but Almighty, they were already running away with it. In that second half, it just seemed like
Are you streaming on
RSG,
Facebook?
Just could
I
not
don't
make the cut.
feel
man.
like
Those
streaming on
stats
Facebook.
Were quite close again and again.
Streaming in
But
the
towards
showering in the
end of
morning
the
sucks.
game,
You get tired for the rest of the day.
Almighty
Nah,
winning each
I
and every
usually
single
shower in the morning.
round. Look at
Most of the time,
mini
it wakes
map
me
now, and
up.
Look at the way the players from U2RSG were breaking apart.
I just didn't have any time because it starts so freaking
freaking
early.
Jericho, you can't win against
Rank's still
Almighty
so
like
bad.
that.
I got teammates that went triple neg and legendary.
Just like that, AJ. You gotta work together, AJ. You
Why
can't
are,
just go,
why are we pretending this is like a
hop
new
on
thing?
something and try to do everything on your own, AJ. You really have to work together as a team, AJ. But unfortunately, it is what it is, AJ. But we do see Heaven, the Soldier of the Game MVP, AJ, 26 kills.
Will the M13 be OP in coming seasons? I don't know if it'll be OP. I think it has the potential to be the best mid to long range AR if they nerf the Holger.
I think
Because right now there's not a lot of great mid to long range ARs.
Over the past 2 years, not just in
Is
their play
Q9 better
styles,
than these
but,
guys?
their actual
I think
physical
Q9
appearance
is
as
going to be
well.
one of the toughest teams to
Heaven's
beat.
turning
I
out to
don't
be
think
quite an Opa.
whichever other team
And,
comes out of
very, very
China
soon, this guy's gonna have
will be as
quite a
good, but I
huge
think
fan base
Q9 is
on
going to
his
be
side.
really, really
Dominated
tough.
out there in terms of mobile games, a dominator out
Gonna
there
hang out
when
with
it
your wife and
picks
you haven't
up the
showered?
snipe.
And?
Heaven freaking who? Heaven freaking
What's the issue?
soldier of the game. That's exactly who he is, Jericho.
Yes, he is. And he does deserve it, especially in that S&D, AJ. But he was just the MVP for hard. But even though they lost, he had the most kills.
Evan compared to Whoopi 1 to 10.
In S&D, I think he had 15.
I mean, I
14,
think-
a lot of kills and domination 33.
I think Whoopi has the potential to
Almighty
get.
looking unstoppable at the moment. Can
to,
they keep
like,
it up, or will they?
I feel like Whoopi can get hotter, but across the board, Heaven's more consistent.
I'm looking forward to seeing them
And I
shine
would take
all
consistency
the
over
way through.
streaky.
The problem
you
here
know?
is the competition is filled with top dogs.
Ta-
from 6
talking about
different
S&D
regions.
anyway.
If
I
y'all
feel
thought
like
Almighty
just in
was
general,
good, if y'all thought
Heaven's a better
Smart
respawn
Omega
player.
was good. These other teams are here to
Who's your face cam?
absolutely
Can't see the
wreck it.
stats.
We all saw Rimo
Oh, there's
Sadewa
Heaven.
earlier today.
He's on the screen.
And then we saw them get absolutely capped by Sharper Esports.
There you go.
Just that should show you the quality of the competition in here. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Almighty versus RSG, it was the Lion City representing Almighty squad that picks
All
the
right, now we
victory
move
up.
it back.
But we move on in here to the final series of the day.
Okay.
Where Smart Omega once again jumps in, and if they actually lose against Raptor DNS,
I'm gonna
Lose my mind would be an understatement. I don't see it happening. Raptors DNS, I'm sorry, but
Whoopi says, well,
I
Whoopi
don't
plays
see this
hardpoint a
happening.
lot, so he can't practice
But
sniper.
I'm curious. I'm curious to see how much or how different are the plays going to come through from Raptors DNS, man. I mean,
NA is the worst region. I mean, that's just wrong.
We kind of dumped all of,
I think all the regions are better than Japan.
Disappointments in, the losses of every other team in the competition on Raptors DNS the last time they performed. Because
There's
the
only, I would say,
performance
only
kind of
one good
begs
team
for,
in
South
South America.
feedback.
If I hit
Like,
coffee, yes, I
hopefully
have.
This time around, they've managed to clean their act up, Jericho.
I feel like they're gonna do something, I'm sorry, I don't even know.
I hope,
Trust
man, I
me,
hope.
NA is not close to EU.
Wait, which kind of I get.
Okay,
paint
if
a
you say
great
so.
picture as
I
to
mean, your
where
word doesn't
Omega
really mean
Esports
anything.
takes
The only
next,
thing that
because
matters is what
Raptors
happens at
DNS
LAN.
is
So
one game
you
away
you
from
can
Omega
say what you
Esports.
want,
We are
all you
all
want,
kiss
but
the
it doesn't mean
dreams of
anything until we go to
Garena
LAN.
Goodbye, because we're going to get brand new kings. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, quick short break. Jericho and I will be back with the final series.
Regions tier list? Nah, that would get too many dislikes. There's no scenario where I make a regions tier list that doesn't get at least 50% dislikes. NA has one good team too? I disagree. I think NA has two good teams. How old am I? 26. I think NA has 3, but one of them got DQ'd. I'm not gonna say anything on that. It's because of different publisher that Garena got only one slot. Maybe. Bobby, you would hit your shots more if you had glasses? No, I have pretty good vision. Sharper improved so much from last invitational. Good to know. Was Mobile Mayhem starting tonight? Am I going to LAN? Most definitely. Make a tier list reaction video about anything? We'll see. As a caster? I would hope as a caster, but either way, I'll just go. Even if I'm not a caster, I'm pretty sure COD Mobile would fly me out. Yes, Seminole will be playing in Mobile Mayhem tonight. Who do you think will win Garena Finals? I haven't seen all the teams play yet, so I'm not sure. In this group, I don't feel like there's one dominant team that's like head and shoulders above the rest from what I've seen so far. Make a tier list on players from Garena. The only ones I've seen play a consistent amount are Omega, so I can't really do that. This is Group A. Didn't Ferg play for Cloud9 in Rules of Survival? Blackout Battle Royale. World War II loadout? Huh? Best phone player? We'll have to see it land. What do you use for shampoo? Shampoo? I don't know the name of it. Make a tier list of all the seasons of CODM. I did that a while ago. I guess it's probably close to time for a new one. I feel like DNS is gonna get 0 points. I will say if Omega loses a game to DNS, gonna be it'll be looking rough for their odds of making it further. Why does the text look so weird? Or it did. When's the 100k BR tourney? On Sunday.
Welcome back.
Is DNS that bad? I believe in the last invitational they got like a total of 0 points.
Only Triple V Jericho in here for all of the action that seems to be quite confusing. I guess it threw a few of the predictions off from the community.
Favorite NBA player?
Expected some of the winning
Steph
teams
Curry.
to lose, some of the losing teams to win, but it doesn't matter, man. This is just day number 1. We've got 5 more of these crazy days, and today has not even ended just yet, Jericho.
Yeah,
when am I gonna play my duo? Whenever his agent responds. What?
And we're gonna see
nope, still hasn't responded.
The Raptors. The Raptors. Just excited. I'm excited.
I don't know if I'm excited or I'm nervous. Either way, I am waiting to see the Raptors perform. It's going to be a fun win. It's definitely going to be a fun one. Whether or not Omega Esports, you know.
All right.
What side of Omega Esports do you?
Who's my duo? Bobby Poff.
The type that goes all out for the win.
You gonna meet stage 5 players backstage? I don't know. Guys, I literally know nothing about stage 5. I just know that I'm going.
They lost 2 games.
One way or another. For Blackout or Isolated, definitely Blackout.
Like, okay, let's get into the tournament, and then they're gonna go up against a hungry Omega team.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just gonna see all out, no mercy.
You know,
is Narco playing? I don't think so. Who picks your duo? COD Mobile.
But I believe that was just a 2-1 victory. Omega Esports.
Yeah, I still haven't heard back from his agent, so
as long as they get 3-0 here, it will be an overall victory for the day, because each and every single team.
I have to do it by what, the 9th? And today is the 7th.
They have to see
so,
is pick up a minimum of
and I'm out of town on Saturday.
That's exactly what I think Omega in here, which puts Raptors DNS in a very, very sticky situation now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it puts them in a very sticky situation, but you know what? You're in Group A. You're here for a reason, so might as well just wing it and just do your best if you're Raptors. Just don't choose firing range, because I remember that was your resting place, as far as I remember. Jurassic.
Is Parker playing? I don't think so. I heard that Mortal's playing for the Indian region or whatever region it is. APAC? Is that it?
Jokes aside, hopefully we see the revival of the dinosaurs.
Crowd's my duo? Right. Totally.
Science helps them a little bit. I mean, dude, technology.
Right. Will Mustachio cast Stage 5? Cast Stage 5? Guys, I don't even know if I'm casting Stage 5.
Bring some dinosaurs back from the dead.
Oh, definitely. Some robot dinosaurs.
Are they going to fly the team from Southeast Asia all the way to America? I don't think it's going to happen in America.
So do I.
I think they got to do it in a place with like very few visa restrictions and stuff. So I don't know. Yeah, J32P, that was not a funny joke.
I feel bad for them.
Will your duo play controller? I don't know. I haven't talked to him.
They're going against a team that knows how to annihilate and, you know, dismantle teams piece by piece. But this is also that Omega Esports has already faced defeat in here today.
Do not know.
Will they perhaps continue the
How much
role
longer?
of losing
10 o'clock?
Raptors DNS? Make that
Were they not inviting major BR players like Parker and Narco? They were invited. Any major BR player or BR content creator that's not playing is either because they declined the invite or because they severed their relationship with COD Mobile. So it's one of those two. Parker, I would imagine, probably just declined the invite. Narco, I know, has a lot of negative opinions about COD Mobile, so that could have played into it.
close out the day, we have Omega Esports versus the Raptors.
Is Ferg
DNS.
playing? Yes, but he's
Let's
playing in
see
European
who's gonna
region,
get a
so he
north
won't be in the
to red
same
stick.
tournament
Let's
as me.
see what's gonna happen, AJ.
I don't wanna. I don't know, man.
Teams who qualify for stage 5 are allowed to change their roster. I think like one player maybe.
Candy as well as Indra for what to crush their opposition. Yes, Crush gonna be.
Have I cast it with Mustachio? No.
Well, the one
Will you do stage
opportunity
4
for
VOD
perhaps
breakdown
Raptors
after Garena
DNS
stage 4?
to snuff out
Probably
Omega
not, just
Esports
because I'm not casting it, so we kind of do
perhaps
it
by
like while we
winning
watch.
that coin toss, that will be giving them the option or the ability to pick 2 of the maps.
Why do
Although I
Chinese
don't know if
players
that's
use the
gonna happen
Arctic
that
50
much.
so much? For the rate of fire?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna help anybody out here because
China
you
has
need to
tons
be
of
good at
huge
every
gaming
single map
stadiums.
that
Maybe
you
if
exist.
stage 5 is held in
It's
one of
hard to
those, it'll be a
best
great
of
idea.
So it doesn't
Definitely
matter.
not
The
gonna
coin
happen
toss
in
is just
China.
it's just a psychology.
China's too problematic. No
So,
chance it
we do
happens
see
in
here
China.
points of Omega, getting ready. They did underperform in that second series, but
Why
for
does
sure in this one,
Parker
they will not
never show up
underperform.
for any
I told
events?
you.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure we're gonna see a different kind of
like,
Omega here. Maybe they could,
in
maybe they can
general,
find
for
that,
most
energy
BR
that they
players,
find to get that W here, to get those 3
what
points,
they
or will
play,
actually lose?
playing pubs is just not
Yeah, I'm
remotely
looking forward
similar
to them,
to a competitive BR
taking
settings.
a
The
loss
majority
here
of the time,
against the
when
Raptors
they
DNS.
do
I'm
play
not
it,
even kidding. It's gonna be
they don't
in
do very well,
CC
and then their fans think that they're bad because they didn't beat the BR pro players that are playing scrims every day. You gotta understand, pub stomping and scrimming are two like completely different skill sets. Now that being said, most pros can pub stomp anyway because like you're going up against the best competition. But you just don't get that same level of practice just playing, like, even playing solo squads, it's just not remotely similar. And so, in general, they most of the time won't play it just because, like,
players of Raptors DNS in their home base, and
people will think that they suck if they don't do well, even though that's not necessarily the
I'm
case.
excited to see what's gonna happen. Maybe we might see something crazy, or we're just gonna see the Raptors resting place, maybe. But I don't know. It's so hard to call it. It's really hard to call it, AJ.
I hope Raptors ban out.
Where is LAN most likely to happen? I don't know.
Crack the same joke twice, right?
I know where they were gonna do it, and that place didn't even work out. So at this point, nobody knows.
We all get to go home a little happy, but firing range is like one of the most basic maps out there.
Are girls allowed in the tourney? Yes.
If
There's not a ban on females in COD Mobile.
Maybe even Hackney Yard, it's gonna be tough. Raptors Dinosaurs actually winning the coin toss, which I guess is gonna give
Citrus
them
playing? I don't think so.
I don't know how much is gonna help them, even if they pick all 3 maps.
That is true. And now we're gonna start off with the bans, AJ.
FPX was the worst team. FPX's Garena roster was very different from their China roster.
And standoff is banned by Omega, and now
GG.
Wasn't everyone saying it was going to be in LA? That's just what people guess, but I'm pretty sure it's not.
I think we're gonna get firing range. It's Raptors DNS. If they went in there for the summit play.
Summit hardpoint.
This is a whole new Raptors DNS. I'm excited already.
Just by that map pick alone, I'm loving it already. The diversity raid, okay. Raid
Don't do it.
S&D for Omega.
Don't do it.
And now for our final map.
React to Azera's
Oh.
video. It's the man, the myth, the legend.
Why?
Maybe.
What?
Why?
Are you kidding me? They brought Takeoff in. Well,
Oh, Takeoff
maybe
Dom.
it's gonna,
Oh my
it's gonna
gosh.
do them a favor
Pistachio's
because
reaction to that was so
smart
extra.
They did not ban.
Why did they stop at map 3? Because it's
maybe they banned
pool
standoff
play,
accidentally.
or
They
group
usually
play.
take Takeoff off of the list. Sparrow and Annihilator taken off of the list, which means it doesn't matter.
Is it
man.
just
It
NA
doesn't
tonight
matter
from
what's
Mobile
gonna be
Mayhem?
brought in terms of the upgraded
I mean,
skills, okay?
EU's happening, but it won't be on my
Raptors
channel.
have not taken firing
It's on
range. I'm a happy man.
Verdict's channel, I think.
I mean, I'm happy too, but I'm actually saying this.
Like cast stage 5?
Coin
I hope so.
toss actually helped the Raptors.
It did. Did it not?
Yeah.
I don't know. I genuinely
Whoopi's gotta
do
calm
not
down.
know if the coin toss helped them out because they took Takeoff.
Gotta calm himself right now.
And
Why do people ban
here we
standoff?
go, man.
I don't know.
We are about to see at a stage like the Garena Regional Qualifier, whether or not teams
Enjoy
still
some
pick
bot
takeoff
gameplay.
and die.
Yeah, it seems like
Every single
the
team
consensus
that
in
has
chat
picked
is that
for,
DNS is
the
not going to be
Malaysian
very good.
Championship, the Philippines Championship, the Singaporean Championship, almost, okay, not almost all of them, a majority of them have lost takeoff, man. It's that one map that, a huge number of pro teams have not been able to
All
master
right,
to perfection
DNS
just
with
yet.
the
Whether
boxing
Raptors
gloves
Dinosaurs
out.
have managed to do it,
What's that
I
Holger
guess
skin?
We will see in a bit.
Yeah, here we go. Game number 1, Summit Hardpoint. We do see DNS
Oh, wow.
starting off
That was-
with that second. They have
That was
control.
shots.
You do see Omega already inside the hill, getting control. If you look at all the
Oh,
bots, all the Omega
their
players
movement.
have control
Oh my
of the
gosh.
hill, and
Oh, they're
Raptors
bad,
are
bad.
Getting decimated at the start, but
Oh,
Whoopi with the
man.
3 kill spree.
How did they
Outlaw
make it in
Omega
here?
Gets taken out finally. 19 points damage has been suffered in the early game, and Raptors, they're trying to do something here right now.
Yeah, how did they make it in?
Wife gets snuffed out instantaneously. So far, it's just a one-sided game, 22-0. I guess the bright side of this fight is Raptors DNS.
I don't think I've seen I think that was the first kill I've seen DNS get.
For the hard point, not allowing Omega Esports to run away with all 50 points.
Yeah,
Is this the bad batch of Garena?
They're just struggling right now to start, but it's okay. They have to get that second rotation. Of the kill feed is on Omega. Omega gets 37 points from that, 38 actually, and now the rotation is gonna come in here. But if you look at the map, Raptors already in
250-0?
But Predator Missile takes out 2 James with those skills. And Hydra gonna get taken out back.
Or 150-0, sorry. Oh, I can't believe they let him get a point.
And finally starts to get some points.
I am probably going to lose my job after this, but if it looks like a preview of Garena going up against Global.
I what was that spray? Even the casters don't respect them. Like, what? Is Omega trying to nuke? They're like not even hopping on the point. Oh man, this is just pitiful.
Yeah, technology does not save them, but it's not over, AJ.
What? Wait, what did Mustachio say?
Still not gonna look really nice if you look at the map. All Omega players already in the next hill, and DNS not even getting scrap time. Let's see if they can try to do something here. They're just really struggling at the moment. They can't win any gunfights at the moment.
I didn't even hear what Mustachio said.
Change it up in this next hill.
Now, okay, no, jokes all aside, right? Raptors DNS, they've been, struggling in here. First hard point wasn't played to perfection. Second one wasn't played that
I mean,
well
they're
as
just
well.
shooting
But,
zigzags.
they are all over the place. I can see the idea.
This is a preview of Garena versus Global. Okay, buddy.
But they're having such a tough time winning their gunfights.
Man's pretty confident. You gotta give him that. What are these guys doing?
Come on, Crush. Give them a chance. Let them get a couple of kills. That was a 3-on-1 fight. And if Raptors DNS continuously play like
Oh
that,
my
it's gonna be
gosh.
tough. And I
Oh,
know
they won a gunfight. Oh, two-piece. Look at that. They get a break.
Cool it off on Raptors DNS. Yeah. We were expecting this. We are seeing exactly what we expected. 87-26. But the play at Cable Car platform was solid only for a few
This has
moments
been
before they
interesting
managed
so
to
far.
spawn. But the Hunter Killer Drone not going to be super effective. They're going to be abandoning.
Oh my
this
gosh, they're
hardpoint
still
at the
spawning
very
back
final.
there.
No,
That's
they
rough.
have Captain Jay-Z to get this. The cleanup done.
That's
And he's
rough.
gonna be able to do it. Come on, Omega, come on.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Rotation is late though for Omega, but it doesn't matter because they have an 80-point lead at the least, AJ. They just need to.
What in the
They
world?
really have to go one by one. They just have to wait for it together. And DNS, they have control.
How
of
did
Omega,
this
but
team
no one
get
is in the hill? And finally, Raptors
into
have it. The Predator Missile comes in, takes out
Garena
one.
stage 4?
Death machine coming out from DNS. Can they try to?
Okay, this guy's got 9.
Zonglun, Death Machine in for the play.
Gets another one right there. There's somebody named iWife. They get a 3-piece right there. There's no way Omega loses this, right?
I love exactly what
Are they trolling or are they like actually getting slayed out right now?
But the defense that's been stacked over at the 4th hardpoint, Blue Raider stations all taken over by Team Blue. And finally, Omega Esports,
Holy lag.
just one play from a man named Whoopi, makes it through in there, takes that hardpoint over. Give Raptors DNS a break, guys. Move on to the next hardpoint. Let them wrap this up at the very least.
Yeah, I mean, but
Somebody in chat said ARP will 3-0 Omega. Ooh, bold claim.
Just have to string some kills here.
Ready, bro?
Big claim.
I don't want to be big anymore.
Me neither. But, you know, unfortunately, it's just a little bit out of their hands. Raptors DNS.
Woo. All right, Whoopi's finally coming up big.
Gone for firing range, I guess. I don't know, but Summit play.
Okay, you know what? They're getting some points. Respect.
The rotations really well. And it's very
Respect?
nice to see.
I guess.
DNS managing to play a little bit of the map in terms of the spawn flips.
How do you not get a kill on either of those guys? They both had like 20 HP.
They can anticipate it, but they're just failing in terms of the mechanical capabilities. They cannot keep up with the Filipinos. Omega Esports just a little too good with the gunfights. But look at the hard point.
Candy.
Omega Esports,
You know what? They're playing the OBJ well. You gotta give them credit. They're playing the OBJ well. They're winning some gunfights.
Doing no damage.
They're getting a lot of disrespect from Mustachio right now.
Raptors actually getting that last couple of seconds there.
They got 75.
But now let's see if they can manage to string something here. Omega just have to go for the last. They still have they still have the Predator sauce and their offers because of the usage. But here we do see DNS just running everything now. All Raptors on kill feed right now. But can they get that hill? Yes, they're getting the kills, but can they hold it down? Here comes the Raptors. Maybe just a little bit of
DNS would smoke ARP. All right, now we're just trolling.
One good push can end the game right here.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. 37 now. Smart Omega going in for the final.
Whoa!
The very important
Still
spot
contested?
held on by the Filipinos as well.
Uh-oh, bad timing for Jay-Z.
Green radar station right above the cable car.
All right, I think Omega finally closed it out, right?
Control that the Filipinos have, and look at the rotation.
Okay.
coming through from each and every single one of these
Okay.
players. Jay-Z finishes it off 150 to 82. Omega Esports, what a victory. Raptors DNS. Hopefully they get to find a little bit of the momentum in that search and destroy Jericho.
I mean,
Garena casters in general have this tradition of downplaying DNS. I mean,
I guess you could say, but you know, we're just a little bit too much.
if a team's supposed to be like pure trash and you let them get 75 points on you, that's a little bit embarrassing.
But you know, Omega just being more superior, just better in every.
Or 82, yeah.
S&D is next. AJ, I think if they are gonna
You know?
game, this is where they have to shine.
And I think this is the best opportunity for Raptors DNS to turn things around, right? When you go into a game like Hardpoint or Domination, the mechanical capabilities definitely do reign supreme, but it's a very fast-paced match.
Do DNS have a history of downplaying DNS? I don't know. I've never heard of DNS before this.
Maybe they're not using the Xperia 1 Mark III. I don't know.
Hey, credit to that one dude. He almost went positives. 20 and 22.
Because their response time a little too
rip
slow.
face cam.
Hopefully, they'll be able to turn it on to that 120 FPS.
ARP is now the #1 team in North America.
There's gonna be possible in that search and destroy. We know, we've seen this.
I don't think winning stage 4 necessarily makes you the #1 team in North America.
Yes, it does make a difference here, but you know, I feel like we can agree on this one, AJ. It's just the mechanical supremacy. Yes, you're getting
DNS Pay plays global and he was top 10 leaderboard last season.
Mechanically wise, Omega's just by
yeah.
Are we pretending that leaderboard means something now?
S&D, anybody's game here, because you only have one life per round here. So I feel like the Raptors, if they want to try to shock the world, they can try by winning this S&D, AJ.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Whoa, Bandit said ARP's not even top 5 NA.
I'm gonna go into this match.
Are we like counting Seminole in that?
Victory. And I'm wishing for it to be an unfortunate.
Cygnus is better than
situation
ARP,
because
yeah.
Just like us, as well as some of the audience, I want Raptors DNS to be underestimated because teams that are underestimated,
Chelds is still
they
in
have the
Tribe.
biggest opportunity to turn things around, man. Once you start
TSM
underestimating a
Chelds
team, you start making cheeky
is
mistakes.
Forsaken,
And I want
from what I
Smart
understand,
Omega to start making
right?
those cheeky mistakes because Raptors DNS, they desperately need
Is that correct?
But we've seen Smart Omega in situations like this before, Jericho. It's quite difficult to make them lose focus. It's quite difficult to make them slow down.
Yeah, that is true. It's very hard to like slow them down. But you know, S&D, it's a slow game, AJ. It can be fast, it can be slow, it can be mid-pace. But now let's see.
Okay.
Here we go. S&D game number 2, Raptors versus Omega.
Little Beer Cheto, both iPad.
Tag someone with a stun.
Oh, I think iPad Little B is probably like
a TDM, but Bang gets 2, Pay gets another one.
all-time top 3 COD mobile players.
Bomb is down right now. The bomb is there. Aim, spot, nothing hits. But
Well,
now it's gonna be the reset.
iPad Little B is on a different level.
Bomb is going down.
Yeah, it's a well-placed nade. Unfortunate for Pay that finds absolute Zonglun, leaving just one final player in the mix. It's going to be Pei with a Holger 26. Quite a bit
iPad
of
Little B,
the
iPad
rounds
to
with
TO.
that mag itself, 100 bullets should be able to spray.
iPad
but
Vague.
Idra
Vague was
brings in
trash
his
back when he
very
was on
own
iPad.
Holger, and if anybody
People
knows how to
forget
take
that
those
Vague
sprays with
used
the
to be
LMG,
like
I
a
think
joke
it's
in the
gonna
comp
be Idra.
scene.
Yeah, I think Idra, one of the best players in the Philippines, no doubt.
Yeah.
And he's just
iPad
one of the
Ghoul?
most versatile players actually in the whole Garena.
Yeah.
And it just shows there why he can use any gun.
The iPad Ghoul up there?
But now Omega getting that first round, AJ. And if you're DNS, you had a good
Tectonic?
round,
Tectonic never played on iPad.
Got some
very
good
good
kills
run.
there. But now you have to adjust, and that's what they're trying to do here. Triple stack on the right. iWife almost gets that shot. Just a little
iPad Little B or Wolves Lucas?
But Bang gonna
That's
be
a tough
very
one.
aggressive, But Candy takes him out. And that's
Nah,
opening it.
back
Omega
when Vague was on iPad. Heck was on iPad when?
Easily takes down a unfortunate situation. Well, Crush gets taken down by Pei. That's a
iPad
good start for
iPad to
Raptors
TO
DNS,
was
but the
just a
numbers don't look good.
freaking.
4-2
He was
now
unstoppable.
on the defensive side. One by
Heck
one,
did
they
play on
keep moving
iPad?
Central Garden for the play, and Whoopi might be
I totally
able
thought he was
to
always
throw
on
some
phone.
sand in their eyes. Backs away. Well, I can't say the current best sniper in the Philippines, but one of the best.
Vague
snipers
was
in the
cracked on
Philippines.
iPad.
Makes
He
you run away.
carried
I think
Truly
that's
with
a good
Tip.
play from Raptors DNS, but the scores of those rounds do not reflect that.
Yeah, it does not. But there you go, AJ.
Trying to
Like
remember
you
that
said,
team.
mechanical supremacy.
Wasn't that when Mobile Mayhem was
You know, Omega
phone
has-
only, or am I tripping?
No, they've been playing for so long already. And if you're Raptors, you gotta try to switch it up. Try to maybe.
Can't
go for,
remember.
like, a double push.
Why is iPad banned in champs? Because
Or
it's
just push as a team.
sponsored by
Give up
Xperia.
side and to play for retake. And now Omega rushing in again. Crush leading the charge here with that KRM. And Wife trying to get a shot here, but look at Crush already inside laundry. I mean, just outside.
Teto is the best S&D sniper.
Bomb is down, and now
Swag died too much.
Raptors can make this.
Oh, opportunity.
I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, 'cause
honestly, there were 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nobody's played for a big prize pool on iPad.
Moments ago, Crush shuts down Alien.
Imagine
as well.
Apple
The numbers
sponsor
do not
champs.
look good.
Apple will never
Raptors
sponsor an
DNS,
esports event.
Zonglun with those shots.
They have no
They
reason
pass up
to.
on Idra. Two players
They already have too
shooting
much of
in
the
at
market.
same time, and Idra still kills Pei.
1v4. Yep, Candy takes out the last one.
Wah
now.
wah.
Oh, I mean,
Move your face cam up a little. Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I mean, okay, chat. Don't say we didn't warn you, okay? We already set up this match.
Sony
the
has
best
like a
way we
5-year
could.
contract
You know,
with
some people
CODM.
were like, oh my
I
God,
don't
these
think
casters
so,
are
but they
biased.
might.
No, these casters know what they're talking about.
10-year
Raptors
contract?
really
What?
step it up, unfortunately for them.
I was not aware of that.
On this space. They're not gonna
It might
do
be
this
true.
against Omega Esports. This is just an all-out
I mean, I
victory.
think Sony has contracts with Activision just because of like
Out of the equation, going in for the third one,
PlayStation
should be able to
stuff.
slide it, misses that, but does not miss the second time round.
Okay.
Bang, this time
What-
it gets
what was
taken
that
out.
mode?
Pei, beautiful nade.
Yeah, this is the 6-0.
Punishes.
100%.
I wish you could just jump off the map. You know, if I had like 5 Omega players running to me, like, hey, come follow me to Oblivion.
Will CODM last 10 years?
feel bad, man.
I think we'll get like a
This
different
is
Call of Duty
what
mobile
their
game
first
before 10
matchup
years.
of, the Garena
Yeah, I don't think it would be 10 years.
qualifiers,
What?
And I feel like this is just such a huge, a tall order to overcome. Whoopi shuts down Alien yet again. And it's
I
gonna be
think
a
we'll get a
5-on-4.
different game
The
with like a
best
different
sniper from the
engine
Philippines
before
will
then.
pop off once again, perhaps. We will still have to wait and see. Zonglun,
Oh,
beautiful
oh.
takedown. Holger 26. He can make the play. He
Oh.
goes for line shots through the smoke. Sees nobody, and the rest of the players.
They
from
went
Omega
around?
Esports, they back away. Idra right in front. Zonglun will not miss that second
Okay.
time. Now takes Candy out of the equation, but Candy actually managed to snuff Bang out.
Imagine they get it 1v3. Wait.
Whoopee takes out 1v2.
Ooh.
Okay, finally the Raptors are on the board. Even though with whooping that flank, though, they managed to give the comms immediately. Good plays coming in for Raptors, actually. The trades.
In
coming
NA,
in
Swag was the best in his prime.
whole
I mean, in
game.
S&D, he was never really a beast in
Good
respawns.
plays coming in from there, and now Raptors are on the board. Can they do it again? AJ?
I wish they can, man. Raptors DNS. This
Whoa, the nade.
Idra takes iWife out with a well-placed nade.
CODM would be
iWife was
should be
not
switched to a
expecting
Modern
that.
Warfare
Maybe
engine.
some
Yeah, you
roses,
can't just like
maybe
put a
some,
mobile
you know,
game
chocolate.
onto a
But
PC
definitely
console
not a
engine.
nade from Idra, man. Beautiful plays coming through from Omega Esports. But
As
Raptors
far as I
DNS,
know,
they can make
I
one
don't
round,
think
they
that
can make a few more. The bomb in their
any
hands,
phones
but
would
they
be
are at a
capable of it.
stalemate here. A 4-man push now towards the side of basketball court.
When do you think a
Hopefully
new COD
they
mobile
can
game will
pull
come?
this off.
I would say maybe like 3 years. That would be my guess.
Omega's not even in A. They could just walk in there, plant the bomb, which they are not doing at the moment. But
Best movement.
if you look at the map, this spot, Idra will get tagged up, but he will stay out. Whoopi takes out Pei. Bang takes out Whoopi. Zonglun takes out Idra, and now it's gonna be a 3v3. Now
I don't know.
In the bomb. Here we go. Bomb.
Oh my gosh, still play Wild Rift? Not really.
I think it should go down.
I hope it goes down. Plant the
No,
bomb.
he's. I don't think he knows he has the bomb.
He doesn't know he has the bomb. Alien, you have the bomb, bro. Plant the bomb.
Oh my
Basket.
God,
No,
he's actually
no.
pushing it.
Oh no, the bomb is going to for the bomb.
All
is
right,
going for a swim.
Mustachio, you gotta chill. Oh,
They just.
but does he still not know he has the bomb?
Zonglun takes
Oh,
out
brother.
And the bomb carrier
Wait,
is challenged,
wait,
but can he get the
wait.
first 1v1?
Oh. Oh, they won a round. I didn't realize.
Please plant the bomb.
Mommy, they don't want to plant the bomb, mommy. Why? Why? Never mind.
Did he
It's
just say
all right.
mommy?
Raptors DNS. They can reverse sweep Omega Esports.
Not a
I know
reverse
they have it in
sweep.
them if they can plant the bomb.
They have a round.
You know, at this point, don't even pick up the ball.
Whoopi's just like doing whatever the frick he wants.
Pushes back team. Gotta wait for his teammates right here. But as you can see, Raptors DNS just trying to make a play here on the money side of the map. And
Hip
now
on iPad, top 5.
One by one, they push.
No.
But we do see Crush on that flank. Will Ken has one player near him in zigzag. Can he make a play? 1 minute 30 seconds. They should be able to push out. Idra takes out Allen with no. Idra finally gets taken on. There we go. But the bomb is down. Can they plant the bomb? And the answer is.
Yeah, they can plant the bomb, but they are not going to plant. Why would
Can you
not
wallbang
plant
that?
the bomb?
Oh no, he's just waiting.
Please.
Yeah, I don't know why they won't plant it.
Bomb, there, go, press. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, Lord.
Oh my gosh, Mustachio, you've got to chill. Oh my gosh.
They place the pressure onto Omega Esports. Whoopi going in with those hard scopes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is not professional at all. This is like so disrespectful.
Come on, point number 2. Bring it to Papa. Zonglun crashes, crash. Pei takes Candy out of the equation. Whoopi goes in for the snap, but Pei strikes yet again. Raptors DNS. Second.
All right, I'll have to drop the volume a little bit.
Activated.
Let's go. Here we go.
This is getting to be a little bit much for me.
Can they string 4 more? Here we go. The return of the comeback. Ladies and gentlemen.
What just happened?
Let's go, man. Where's the bomb going? Okay, the bomb's still sticking with their place. I'm all right. I'm all right. I thought I thought the bomber was gonna go towards Bravo all on his own. Come on, man. Stick with iWife. Beautiful plays. Idra drops Bang out of the equation. Whoopi with a quick flash is not gonna be able to find anyone there. It's a 5-on-4.
DNS will whoop everyone on land. Proof.
And Jay-Z drops iWife. Bomber all alone. He's gonna start crying.
Yep. That's taken out. And and the bomb carrier.
Lord.
Yep, you can try to jump off the map if you are.
Like at the end of the day,
If he pulls this off, he's gonna
DNS still qualified for this, so it's not like like at least they're better than Bad Batch, you know?
Allen wants to go with the enemies.
Like I know it's tough to commentate when there's a bad team on the screen, but like he can do better than that.
Gentlemen, 6-2 Omega getting it, and Raptors just they have to work on their S&D. I feel like, you know, it's a
Like they won a couple rounds.
S&D.
They got 82 points in hardpoint.
And defusing the bomb. I'm not trying to teach the Raptors how to play, but that's the description of the game. You have to search for the people.
I feel like they're trying too hard to be funny, and it's just coming across as mean.
But if you want to play like a TDM, you can. But Omega takes it 6-2.
Yeah. Okay, great. First of all, fun and games, jokes aside, Raptors DNS.
They had a guy that got 7. They had a guy that had 6.
Planted the bomb, bro. Although that being said, I don't know if or not they could have gotten the wins.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like it's 150-0. Like
It all boiled down to the gunfights at the end of the day. And unfortunately, when it comes down to the gunfights, mechanically sound team, it's gonna be Omega Esports all the way through. I don't know how they're gonna.
yeah, that was a little bit much.
Esports, but Raptors DNS.
DNS is a meme team. Yeah, but like
at least they won't be in a situation where
it's okay for chat to meme a team,
at least.
but when you're the caster, like you gotta have some level of professionalism.
Take it off. Take it off. I don't want to play.
Why is he moaning right now?
Summit, I can take. Raid, I can accept. Takeoff, I cannot. I cannot brain this.
To be honest, Takeoff Dom's better than freaking Crossfire Dom.
Walking in, and they're practically giving Takeoff away to Smart Omega. But I tell you, bro, I tell you, Jericho, if Raptors DNS manage to somehow cap this over at domination, bro.
Yeah, Omega got 1-6 earlier, DNS got 2-6, but completely different response.
You know, if they win Takeoff against Omega, you know what? I'll just give them the spot.
Yeah,
If they win Takeoff against Smart Omega, they deserve that one spot. They definitely.
I can't imagine
Garena against
Tony's watching this and like super happy.
I don't see it happening though.
I don't know.
I want them to be able.
Yeah, Takeoff Dom's bad, but nothing's as bad as Crossfire Dom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think Maven's much better than Mustachio? I mean, I don't think Mustachio is a bad caster. I think Mustachio is a really good caster for Garena because Garena has a very different casting style from other regions.
Why they didn't plant the bomb. They were nervous.
But you can't really compare like any CODM native caster to Maven. Like one caster of the year at one point, you know?
Smart Omega might be able to catch them off guard and end their round real quick. So maybe they wanted to play time. The bomber went for a swim.
He took a straight. No, there was a bar there, AJ. You know, they got in some free
It
throws.
also like is kind of a bad look for Mustachio because he's from the Philippines, and so like his Philippines bias is shining through like a lot.
It's a tough map. It's domination on Takeoff. It's not even hardpoint on Takeoff. Hardpoint on Takeoff to a certain degree is a little bit easier if you know the spawn points and if you can really just cap the the advantageous spawns within all of those rounds.
Oh, both of these guys are Filipino? Okay.
You are not going to know
He's from
exactly
Malaysia?
which power position your
I didn't know
opponent
that.
is holding on to.
I definitely thought he was from the Philippines.
Exactly which path to take those rotations from. So I wish Raptors DNS all.
Is it just because he has Philippines fans? Okay, that makes sense.
I truly hope and pray they get a victory.
Ah, they cleared off B.
A actually gets a double kill, and Omega did actually not get B. They actually stopped it, and iWive trying to get one, does get one. But the trade comes in there, AJ. But remember, the Aurora rounds, the second floor Aurora rounds, it's going to be a power position that's going to be very useful. You can place your sentry gun there, AJ, and you can just leave a whole group right there. So let's see what's going to happen here. If Omega can try to do something, or will Raptors, try to play distraction here, AJ, or they're just going to try to...
No B control yet.
Yeah, I hope they play the strats really well. Raptors DNS, they have an
Ooh, good shots for Kendi right there.
People pick Takeoff.
Turn up the volume. I no.
I'm hoping and praying this goes really
Not all accents are Filipino. They didn't think he was Filipino because of his accent. I literally can't differentiate anybody's accent from another. The Indian accent's probably the only one that I could actually differentiate.
Holding off your opponents is great, but going in for the distraction play at the C flag, can they get into loading area?
Jericho sounds like Hitman. People keep saying that. Maybe it's just because I know Hitman's voice so well, but he doesn't sound remotely similar to me. Who's your duo partner? Bobby Poff.
Not even going in for the push onto that A flag. They know how to play Takeoff. And once again, this match was literally handed over to them.
Yeah, that is true, AJ. They're just holding up our position on the left, scaffolding in the roll around. And look at Raptors. They're just trying to
Good push for DNS. They get a triple right there.
But here we go. Here comes the push.
Yeah, they're still being super biased.
Okay, interesting play coming in here. They're gonna try to go for that early cap. Let's see if they can cap it. But Omega gets those trades. But here they come.
Okay, chat, I'm talking like Asia region accents, not like British accents. Like obviously I can tell like a British accent, French accent, whatever.
It's just gonna be a rinse and repeat.
Like, those are fairly definitive. Russian I can probably tell.
Let's see if or not, maybe.
Do you know anything about BR Mobile Mayhem? No.
Esports will be able to go in there confidently, underestimate Raptors DNS somehow, but it looks impossible, right? Because Smart Omega, they are playing this really, really carefully. They are giving, Raptors DNS a benefit of a doubt. They're not going in for the overextension. They are holding back their pace.
Big trade. Take out the death machine.
Bring out the sentry gun onto the placement for the B flag as well. They're preventing that wraparound for.
He's a red dot on MX9 Legendary.
Allowing Raptors DNS to make any
I mean, that's not super surprising.
They've got 6 men on the map now because,
especially if we're in Garena.
And as if 5 wasn't already good enough.
Yeah, I think it's not even good enough, but now it's 67 to 40, AJ. This should be a first half for
I think to a certain extent also like the way they cast makes it not fun to watch because they just assume that Omega's already won, so like why am I even gonna keep watching, you know?
Now it's gonna be switching sides. Let's see, are we gonna see one of the greatest comebacks ever, or are we gonna see Omega take this third game?
Like they're not even talking about like scenarios by which DNS could win. They're like from the start of every game they've been like, okay, it's already over.
And I think Smart Omega can tank at least one loss within the series itself, right? Raptors DNS, they have to wrap their heads around as to how they're gonna be pulling that B flag. They send 2 players in towards scaffolding, one going in for the play immediately. I don't think it's gonna be a great idea. Hiding behind the fountain.
Big death machine. Gets 1, gets 2. That was a big play for Crush.
Still available alive, but Predator missile snaps Zonglun out of it, and Smart Omega will be able to cap that B flag out of nowhere. Zonglun actually steps right back in for the
DNS is struggling because Taiwan scene isn't that big. Yeah, makes sense.
But B hasn't been captured. Allen here at the back, and as we can see, now just as we say that, Idra takes them out with the net machine. No one is on B yet. They're just taking their sweet time here, and Omega pops smoke. 3 smokes in there. That's a lot of smoke there, and Idra is holding down the apartment. Look what he's doing. He's just literally just shooting and just looking at the map, and no one from the DNS people are trying to get the kill here. Gets one more.
Big kill for Whoopi. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty solidified they get the win. I just would have liked for it to sound different.
Raptors DNS can win because although they very clearly know the map, although they very clearly know their rotations in here as well, they cannot make a play, Jericho. They cannot move out of their positions. Smart Omega continuously going in for the aggressive push and actually attempting a triple.
Does Bobby say hello? Yes, he does.
Crush might be able to pull this off. He goes in for the sneaky play. He needs a little
yeah,
bit of
like it's
backup as
just.
well. Crush finally taken down. That's a good start.
I could understand if it was like a bad batch situation. You play S&D and they just sit and spawn and hope that somebody runs past them, or if they like 5-man push through main building or something. But you can tell that DNS is at least trying, you know?
It's just a back and forth. They're just getting spawn trapped over and over again if you are Raptors DNS. Yes, you're getting the kills, but no one is hopping on the flag. Every time you try to hop on the flag, you get taken out really fast, so no help. And, the problem from Raptors, they just let one person hop on it. A lot of, most of the players, they just try to be the slayer, which is good. It's good, but it's dominating.
Better be consistent with your takes. They're doing the wrong, but they captured more views than you get till now when you cast. What? How does viewership of a region have anything to do with bias in casting? What? Huh?
137 to 79 now. Even if Raptors DNS do take that B flag, it's going to do them absolutely nothing. They need to take a triple.
They got more viewers than when Maven and Miles casted. Therefore, they're better casters. Is that how it works? I'm confusion.
Annihilating with the death machine, just jumping on from corner to corner, pumping out all of those shots. That C flag is going to come
like
in terms of a prevention from
Omega's going to pull a bunch of viewers
a little bit too late.
regardless of who's casting.
But it's not enough, AJ. Not enough at all. Unless you pull off the greatest comeback. You capture A and you hold Omega. But you know what? If you are Raptors,
bigger number, better person. True. Hey, they got B. Look at that.
I can see the effort.
You know what, DNS? I'm proud of you. They had a guy that went positive. Look at them.
You can work on the other teams now because you've already beaten Raptors. Now you just have to find more, dig deeper on the next couple of teams because you need to work on that. Because if you can't beat Almighty, what more?
Sunspot, you're weird.
About Rimo and the WDC boys and all the other teams. It's gonna be really
Okay, chat.
Yeah, and although that being said,
That's
Smart
gonna be
Omega
it for the
did
stream.
bring
That was the last
some
game.
teams in here. Then again,
We're gonna
each
raid
single region
Aerith.
sending their best of the best of the best. Raptors DNS
Show her some love. We'll be live again later, practicing again for the $100,000 tournament. Gonna go take a little break, and yeah, we'll be live later. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, follow. See you guys in the next one.
With the change